That's not the cum joke.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Joe.
is.
Shut up.
Yes, it is.
Shut up.
I read an article that was
Joe.
talking.
From who?
From who? What? Pornhub?
No, not
Crack.com.
Pornhub. Not Pornhub.
Joe, come on, dude.
Might have been
Grow up.
RedTube. I don't know. No, there was an article talking about how that was like the sexual intercourse.
Stop. It's not. They have sausage fingers.
And was this article written by Lisa
genitals.
Ann?
Stick fingers.
But they still, unbeknownst to us, they still probably have their genitals.
Signed,
They never
your
said-
mommy, Lisa Ann.
They never said they
Your
didn't have their
lifeguard, Lisa Ann.
genitals.
Excuse you, Alfredo.
Happy to be back. Happy to be back on Off Topic, everyone. Husky's talk so
You sound
dude,
so
Murray,
stupid.
you touch his foot, he's like, "Ooh," like
even
he's
know that
he's
we were
100
live?
pounds, so he looks intimidating as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, hold
You
on.
live, you out here sucking and growling, slurping.
Run it
Yeah.
back.
Hey, welcome to Off Topic. We're doing it live. Mikey, Fredo, Jack, and Joe.
Yo.
That's a new-
Joe.
That's like a new age nursery rhyme.
We
got
Mikey, Fredo,
We
Jack
got
and
Big
Joe.
Bro, Lil Bro, Jack, and Joe Bro.
Jack and Joe went up. the
Yeah,
hill.
Jack.
Jack and Joe Bro.
What you missed is about 2 days ago, I decided that I'm going to call Fredo Lil Bro.
Lil Bro? All
Well,
right.
we've been Elden Broing a lot, right? So a lot of like
okay.
Elden Bros with
Elden
the
Bros.
co-op Elden Ring.
Tomorrow.
Oh, last second edition.
Twitch
You
tomorrow?
can't
What'd
stop the Elden Bros.
Tomorrow
Well, I
we
mean,
have
it will
like
be
a
on
little
Twitch.
like.
We're doing the
Yeah,
thing,
at
right?
3 o'clock. Guess what
summer-
we're doing? 1 to 3. Elden Bros.
Summer Palooza.
I squeezed it in. I
Giveaways
heard that there would not be broing, and I said, "Hang on, little bro, I'll take care of this."
We were like Lacka Bro.
And so I was like,
yeah.
and he went, "What?" And I went, "Well, I'm older than you, though." And then
True.
he started
And I was
trying
like,
to ask
that's
me my
not
birth
true.
year.
And he was
No,
like,
100% it's that. I'm named after an Uncle Jack, and my Uncle Jack is about 5'4", and I'm still to this day Little Jack. I'm always Little
Yeah,
Jack.
it doesn't matter, bro.
matter.
Yeah. And I said, "You might be taller, bro.
I got about
You're
100 pounds on him, and about
You're still
6 inches.
little, bro. You know what I mean? When
More
Jack's not around, I'm the old man in Achievement Hunter.
Oh no! Oh,
Bum,
he's in
bum,
trouble.
bum,
He messed it up
bum.
already.
Did you leave it on blue?
I apologize. That was Alfredo. If you couldn't hear him, he broke his microphone.
Hey, can I-
and-
can I-
Classic little bro move. What's up, baby
Can
bro?
I
Did it
make
fall
my
off?
visit to the Buid-a-Bro workshop? Can I be a bro?
Build a bro.
You got a ways to go to be a bro. Like Alfredo and I, it's like 2-year difference maybe.
Yeah.
Year and a half. He won't spill the beans. Yes, I could Google it because clearly the information is there. But I asked him. I
public.
said, "What are you? 88, 89?"
Yeah.
He went, "What are you?"
Yeah.
And I said 87, and he went,
was like,
85.
85,
I said, "That's
baby.
not right."
I don't
No,
look
that's
up
correct. Don't
Definitely
check that.
wrong.
I think I
Don't
looked
check
someone's
it. That's
birthday the other
right.
day, and the funny thing is, we've reached the point where I can just Google someone's name. It's like Jeff
Jack,
Ramsey
we reached
birthday.
that
and
point
it's
a
like,
long time ago.
there you go.
That was a while
That's
ago.
super easy. It's
Yeah.
a lot easier than you know.
I could just be like a really younger, brother. Like
Yeah, you can. Hey,
the
don't.
baby bro?
Yeah,
Can you?
baby.
He's the
I
adopted.
just said it. I also like chill out. It's been 2 days. Just wait, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Wait your fucking turn.
Get
dude.
folded into it once it's a thing.
Good
My
lord,
God,
bro. We haven't even.
This guy wants shares.
We haven't even big bro, little bro once on Elden Bros yet.
No, not yet.
Like-
He wants in already.
That'll be tomorrow, and he's going, and I'm your third bro.
Smothering the lore already.
They'll give you the controller that ain't plugged in. Yeah. But I am excited about playing. Here's what happened.
Well, it's gotten better.
I said, wait, so the stream is what tomorrow? And they're like, yeah, we're doing a
Like
summer
merch.
Summer
stream.
merch streamaganza from 3 to 4.
Playing
And I was
games,
like,
all kinds of stuff.
What
happening
about
tomorrow?
1 to 3?
Giveaways.
And I said, what about 1 to 3? And Sarah went, oh, we'll record. And I said, the hell we will. Elden Bro! And then you were in. That's all it took.
Look, you hear the call, you fold into it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean,
fold into the
I'm
flat.
excited.
Pick up the
every
bro
time,
card, bro.
every time we don't play it, I know it's gonna be a week or two.
That's
right?
true.
And I was going,
That
and
is
I go
true.
like this. Ah!
And that's one of those games, I haven't played it, but I imagine that's one of those games where if you set it down for more than like 4 days, it's like almost restarting, like having to figure out.
Well, that's what I did
like,
with-
the
that's
time
Fortunately,
zone.
no, because I'm so good.
Right,
Okay.
but for
But-
me, that's exactly what happened. I was playing Elden Ring like every day. Then we did the AH Live tour, before, and I haven't played it since. And well, now
That's
it's
why
Elden
I'm
Bro.
there, big broing it. Okay, I'm telling him shit. We're fighting
Yeah,
bosses
big
he ain't
little
never
bro.
even. We're fighting bosses
Big
he ain't
little
never
bro.
even seen before.
That is true.
Okay.
We walked into because it's
like,
not
"Who's
only
that guy?"
it's a cooperative mod, but it's also a randomizer. So the first boss we walked into, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then I went, all right, let me. And Michael's like,
You didn't know the second boss either. You didn't know either one.
Dodge this move, you dodge that
didn't
move,
know
and I was like,
You didn't
I'm
know
learning
the
this. still.
Hydra either.
I did.
And I was like, quick,
Giant snake
baby
on
bro,
lava.
equip the sword. And you're like, but I don't
did.
use it. And I was like, just do it. And you're like,
And we went, bzzz, and we shot
Use
the
a
sword.
sword.
yeah.
like a
Well,
fire
yeah.
hose.
Yeah, it worked. Well, you do shoot giant beams of light from it. Only on this boss.
Is that when you have full hearts like Zelda style?
No,
or-
whenever.
okay.
As long as
wow.
you got. I mean, you needed magic, but it's fine. It worked fine.
don't have
Anyway,
any magic.
I'm
Works out.
excited. We're gonna play it
Worked
tomorrow.
out.
Alfredo Diaz, born May 11th, 1987.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
that's not right.
That is correct.
No, it's not.
What's Odurf Zayed? What?
Who is O'Durf?
I remember.
Zion.
I know
like,
Odurf.
when
I don't know who Zayed.
We do know of a man named O'Durf.
Yeah.
Or is it
about
Zayn?
hors
Maybe it'd be Zayn.
no, hors d'oeuvre?
Hors
Zayn.
d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
No, O'Durf
Oh,
is.
I get it. So he was born November 5th.
Got it.
But why 85 and 87?
No, there was one time
I
we
do not
were
know.
doing it like
That
Among
one.
Us,
Oh.
proxy,
it's
all that kind of
89.
stuff. And I just changed my name to O'Durf, which is Alfredo backwards. And literally in the lobby of 12, one by one, people came in. Who is O'Durf? And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this
Well,
guy
it's
is.
Fredo.
We gotta get him
It's
out of
Fredo
here.
backwards.
Yeah, it's
Not
Fredo back.
Alfredo.
Yeah, it's Fredo back.
Your friends.
Someone's
you think
typing in right now, going, "What is?"
What?
Yeah.
But one by one, who is O'Durf? I'm like, I don't know, man. Who leaked the code? Like, this person's in here, shouldn't be in here.
I don't know who it is, but kill him. Vote him out first.
And then just became an alter ego.
Oh man, my throat is already hurting.
Well, that's good.
I did two off.
Great.
I did two off topics this morning. I did two annual passes
shit.
this morning.
Oh, why are you
which,
doing this?
Because Sarah asked me to.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
like, all right. And then
Just know you didn't have to be here.
No, I thank you.
Could
I
have gotten
appreciate
anyone
that.
else.
I thank you very much.
So we pulled anyone else, and it wouldn't be challenge accepted being done right now.
No, we're not doing it anyway.
Wait,
Remember?
challenge accepted is being done right now, is it not?
Challenge failed.
But then after this, I've got another podcast
boundary.
tonight. I'm guesting on another podcast. So
What's wrong with you?
it just all landed on the same day. I don't know
Back
why.
strong.
Jack just loves podcasts.
Jack just
I
loves-
love podcasts, but my throat is not doing me favors. It's you start talking a lot. Like Michael, of all people, you probably know what it's like to have
I know,
to
absolutely.
speak nonstop.
Well, see,
for-
and I've somehow managed to just overcome that by permanently damaging my throat.
That'll do it,
Like
yeah.
it is for sure.
Oh, it's Diaz backwards.
But hey, that's your name.
I didn't know.
Now you know why everyone was asking O'Durf.
yeah. O'Durf?
But like I had a sore throat like the beginning of last week.
Yeah.
And I didn't come in on Monday because it just hurt so bad, and it was just like that's all I do is talk.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's gonna get worse. It's not like my arm hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come in and play games, and my arm hurts, but it's not making it worse.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like
like, I
just-
straight up can't talk, or it's gonna be worse. So I didn't come in Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But then like our schedule was so full, and it's like I wasn't sick, anything other than that. I just had like it felt like I was just like super like
you swallowed a sponge
like
or
cut.
something,
It felt like there was
yeah.
a knife in my throat.
Yeah,
Is how I
yeah.
described it. Like I was sucking on a
Banana.
like a fucking no, not a banana, like a box cutter, which is funny because I was sucking on
Can of
box
soup.
Yeah,
cutters.
suck on those box
So I don't know if something happened to it. But then Tuesday came in, I was like, I
soup.
gotta go on Tuesday, but I'll do one video.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Sarah's like, and I was like,
Yeah.
and then I left. And then Wednesday, it's like, fuck, I'll do 2 videos. Because I knew I had to do off topic on
yeah.
Thursday. And so I was like slowly weaning back on. And that was, I think it was on Wednesday, I said to you, it was Wednesday or Thursday, you were like, oh, how you doing? Because like, I had a sore throat. And I was like, I'm at like 40%. And you were
Right.
like, oh,
I was like,
damn.
fuck.
And I was like, but I live at 50. And he goes, oh, 40% is pretty good then. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's pretty good.
That's like a B at that
I'm
I was
point.
like, oh, not
80%
bad.
of what I'm
80%,
usually at.
Yeah.
So it's
Not
like,
bad at all.
I know that game
Dude,
for sure.
coming off, like, so you had COVID before, right?
Yeah,
like,
I got it at the beginning of the year.
Okay, yeah, so I just had it about a month ago, and I'm over it now, but since then, it's like when I first initially,
What?
you know,
Yeah.
I'm good.
That's
I'm
why.
clear
That's
now.
why Jack's been gone.
Yeah, I was waiting to get it, and then I got,
8
now I can come
months.
back. But so like, you know, I got it and then I gave it to Katie and she got it. So I was basically out for like 2 weeks. And the first time I went running after having COVID, it's wild, dude. Like it felt like someone was like squeezing my lungs. Like it felt like I did not have, like I had about half of my oxygen. And I did an episode of Annual Pass from home while I had COVID, and that was hard. Like it was difficult to talk for that long. I mean, it's just like 45 minutes, but still, it's like, oh man, and it sucks. I highly recommend you do not get COVID.
Thanks, Jack.
If that is possible, don't get COVID.
I never heard that precaution before.
One,
No, you should.
I haven't gotten it yet.
Get it.
Two, if I give it to Jackie, Jackie works at a hospital. Jackie works delivering babies.
Oh,
So that's
well,
So is it preconditioning the babies if she goes to work?
it's
true.
just
She's like-
Disgusting. How dare
it's
you.
just preconditioning my fear.
A sick thing.
I don't want to get sick and
Yeah,
get
so
Jackie
don't.
sick and
we don't do it.
then babies.
Yeah.
Just protect yourself.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I'm being cautious.
You're sitting next to Jack.
What?
That's why I haven't
sitting
caught
next
it
to
yet.
Yeah, but he's clean.
I'm good now.
He's good for a little
That's
bit.
like the only silver lining of all of this
Right,
is now
so you're
once
probably
now
gonna
you
be
can never get it again.
Well, no,
right?
once you get COVID, you're supposed
never
you're-
get it again?
You're immune for.
That's what I
They're
heard.
saying 3 to 8 months is kind of what it. Essentially, you're
Decade. I thought it was decades. Months.
no, months. And the only thing
a new
is,
study?
the positive thing for me is RTX is next month in like God,
Next
it's like
month.
3
it's
weeks.
2 weeks, Jack.
The two-
Literally
fucking
2 weeks,
bro.
2 weeks from today.
Next month, 3
Oh,
weeks,
yeah.
2 weeks. Get fucked, nerd.
And so I'll be good for that. So I'll be good.
Badges on sale now.
That's true.
Yeah.
RTXevent.com. You see that segue?
Yeah, Jack doesn't have COVID. Come on down.
Come meet Jack. He's COVID.
There is like
Lots
all the information
of
there.
precautions
And
being
there are
taken.
like a bunch of COVID protocols, which you should look at
Yes.
while you're there.
Yes.
And it is going to require masks the whole
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Unless
I'm
you're
gonna
eating,
wear
I think.
a mask,
Yeah.
a proper mask, and then a mask of myself.
and then a
top of my
helmet on
face.
top of that.
Yep.
Oh man, there's a lot of fun stuff at RTX this year, dude. We're doing Twilight at
Yeah, we are.
at Theater Mode Live. So Theater
we
Mode
are.
Live I think is Friday nights, right? Yeah, and we're gonna be doing Twilight at Theater Mode Live this year, which is going to be a lot of
excited.
fun. The only bad thing about this one is since it is a premiere movie, we can't manipulate it. Which over the last few we've done, like
editing.
Tyler and his guys have been
Yeah.
getting in there and adding stuff to it, and I can play, pause, fast forward, rewind. I can do all that stuff. We can't add stuff.
Are we going to do it in a thunderstorm so no one can hear how hard they hit the ball?
Maybe it's outside. we're doing it it's the Blue Starlight Theater, which is like it's usually a drive-in theater, but we have it set up like a normal theater with seats, and
We're erecting walls around it though, so no one can see it for free.
and
Back off.
But it's on top of a parking garage in downtown Austin, so it has this awesome
Oh,
view
so it'll
of
be cool.
downtown. Yeah, it should be nice and cool.
man.
You know, in the low 90s by the time we're going.
Oh,
Wow.
So
sweating.
is sweat and glitter the whole time.
Yeah, well,
But we're doing
You won't be sweating
that.
nothing if it's at night,
Yeah, that'd be nice and cool.
because you won't be glittering in the like they glow in the sun.
yeah, but the light.
The light from the
light.
from the lights.
And then my friend DJ
not how that
Jonk is
works.
going to be
lights.
But
playing.
my-
Sun's different.
Right, but I have
Ooh.
vampire,
a car
but then
vampire? What are you
also
talking
have the
about?
skin. It's a skin condition.
Yeah.
It's just
Don't even
so
get me
any
started on
any
skin
light,
condition. It's gonna be a
any
baby
light
during
reflects
Dare
off
say
of
you
me.
dare joke about that to my face. Just
imprint on everyone.
I'm gonna get imprinted.
I called yesterday.
Yeah, you will.
I said, "Where's my prescription?" They faxed it, right? And they're like, "We ain't got nothing." I'm like, "You motherfucker."
God,
I was there on Monday. They said, "I'm doing
Fuck.
it." The dermatologist said, "I'm doing it right now." As I walked out the door, and she's like, "I'm doing shit." Fuck you.
That is unfortunate. Is it solved? Is it settled?
No, still, that's
Everyone.
wild to me.
I mean, offices, I guess. Like as an individual, it makes no sense because
Yeah.
you can just use your phone. I do see it being a little like clumsy. I don't know what the direct alternative there is of like a doctor like taking a picture with their phone.
well, they have the scanning things. Like I bought like little like paper scanners.
I mean, I guess.
It's great.
I mean,
Double-sided
even
scanner?
that, like my brain, right? I'm old enough where I would just call that a fax.
Okay.
Right? It's essentially doing the exact same thing. You're dropping it in, and someone else somewhere is coming out of a printer.
Yeah.
You're just not going boop beep boop boop beep boop beep boop on the phone, but you're essentially still. I'm be like, I'm scanning and sending it over, so you're faxing it. No.
Totally different.
No, it's just going over the internet than like a telephone. But I don't fucking know. So I'm waiting on. I have like monthly shots for my psoriasis, and I take it every 4 weeks. So sometimes it's like 6. Sometimes I'm just lazy and I don't get around to it, right? But it's like it never wanes because it lasts for weeks and weeks, right? I've never had a difference. And then it was like I missed like a whole month and a half, and I was like, I really should call up and probably get that before it goes south. And then I called up and they were like, oh yeah, we're not sending it. Your prescription's expired. And I was like, oh, fuck. And so then I called my dermatologist. I'm like, hey, can you just like fire off another one? And they were like, no, you haven't been here in a year and a half. You have to come in.
What's wrong with you?
Well,
We're not going to fire off
long.
another one. It's like, God damn it. So then I made an appointment. I went on Monday.
Yeah.
And thankfully, because like every time you go because it's like my skin condition, you have to get like a bunch of blood work done and shit.
Your blood?
Yes.
Okay.
Which basically she said is like, there's a bunch of stuff, but mostly it's to make sure I don't have tuberculosis. And I said, oh, we don't want that. And she's like, but I'm not going to like make you wait for the blood work to get the prescription because I'm a repeat patient.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a repeat offender of getting psoriasis. And so she's like, here's the paper, get the blood work done, but I'll put the prescription in right now. I was like, nice, haven't heard anything. Called Wednesday, and it's so fucking annoying because I talked directly to the like the pharmacy that makes the drug. They just mail it to my house because it's got to come in like a cooler and all this shit. And they answer the phone, and then it's like 5 minutes of information. They like will not proceed until you give them everything. I give them everything. I'm like, hey, you got that yet? And they're like, nah. Damn it! so I was just complaining about it before the podcast. It's like I'm fucking breaking out. I haven't had it in like 2.5 years, and now it's like, ooh, haven't taken your medicine? I'm back. And it's just like all over my fucking face now.
Oh, man.
And so I'm just like, but it's just kind of comical to me because I'm just so lazy. It's just like, I'd take one shot a month, and I'm like, a couple months slip by. Life comes at you really slow.
That's how you get pregnant.
I had a similar experience because I'm doing like allergy shots. And then, so you gotta be consistent with it, and I have to inject myself and all that kind of stuff, which is great. But the thing there is, like if there's 5 vials over the course of like a year and a half, 2 years. The second vial had like a really big lump, like as a reaction. I took a photo and sent it over, and because they were just like, if it's like 4 fingers wide, like let us know. And then I went in, I'm like, hey, it's 4 fingers wide, and they're like, should be fine. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then it happened again on the next vial, and I was like, nah, you can keep going if you want. And I was like, oh, sure. And then so
You like gambling?
yeah. And then so I just stopped doing it, and then allergy season this year hit. And last allergy season, I was good. This season, I was just like, fucking, my eyes were bleeding.
It was so
and
funny.
then I was like, I gotta get back.
You had, like,
It was-
crusty eyes.
It was so funny that like this was, like I said, I'm like 3 months out now on my last shot, and this was like a month after. Like I didn't know my prescription was up, and they just were not going to call me ever again if I didn't call them at this point. But I was talking to Alfredo, and I was like, yeah, I got to take my injection shots. I'm like months behind. He's like, oh man, me too. I'm also not taking the medication that solves all my problems. And I was like, damn, life's hard, bro.
Yeah.
I had the same thing.
I was like, was it working out for you and you just stopped?
And I was like, oh, it was perfect, bro. I was talking to my doctor, and she was just like, do you have any reactions? I was like, I literally could not speak more highly of this medication. I have no reactions. It works every time. Haven't had anything. So anyway, I stopped taking it.
Dude, that's pretty much
Could
what
not
it
be
was.
happier with
Yeah.
it. Can I have more now?
Spring, I was good. Winter allergies, I was good. And I was
Man.
like, just cool off.
I'm going to the doctor tomorrow morning. I'm going back to the nose
good luck.
doctor. I got the
Nose doctor.
I got the balloon sinuplasty where they shove things up your nose.
Oh,
and
you
shove
got
them
that?
out.
That's only temporary, right?
Yeah, it lasts for a few years, and so it did well for a while, but now it's like back to the point where I'm starting to snore again. But before I was there, they're like, yeah, you should probably have a CPAP, like a breathing machine for sleep, and I was like, yeah, I travel a lot. I don't want to do that. And they're like, okay. And now I'm like, please give me the CPAP. I need it.
I was wrong, please.
And so I literally called them and I was like, yeah, you guys referred me to someone to do this, when I got my surgery. And they were like, that was 4 years ago, sir. And I was like,
Yeah, but
yeah.
Dude, they got the
They're like,
receipts.
They're like, you got to come back in. I'm like,
Dude,
right.
usually just like,
So-
okay, yeah, no, for sure, we can get something going. They had the receipts.
Yeah, so they're like, you're coming back in. So now I got to go in and get like my head scanned and everything. And I got to check it all. So.
you got a different shaped head now. 4 years
I know.
later.
I know. My beard's not nearly as puffy as it was back then. But
Ever since I moved to Texas, I've been snoring a lot and wake up with my throat sore.
Yeah.
the air's you're not as
Allergies.
high
Do you have
anymore.
allergies?
Yeah, you're not as high.
Oh, you will soon.
Yeah, you will.
You'll
What?
get 'em.
Enjoy
Yeah,
that.
no, you will.
I'll
get 'em.
develop allergies.
Yes,
when I
you
move to
will.
Texas.
Yes, you
100% you will.
100%.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
you
not
will.
that's not
It takes a
bullshit.
couple of years.
Hey, guess what? Jackie did a year ago.
You will.
Can I start remote working back from Colorado?
Is the air just thinner in Colorado, so it's easier to
Oh
breathe?
yeah, the elevation's much higher than here,
Yeah.
so it's like
Okay.
that's why it's the mile.
That's
high
why
city.
Michael Jackson was in that pressure chamber, right? Like he was in the iron lung. He would sleep in that thing, the hyperbaric chamber, right? That was a thing. You guys,
He was in the
pretty sure-
I know
hyperbolic
you were
time
alive when
chamber.
Michael Jackson was.
Barely.
Does no one know about that? Please, am I taking crazy?
I know what an
No,
iron
no,
lung
for
is.
sure.
I don't
I've
remember
heard
Michael
of that.
Jackson
I
being
just
in
don't
an
know
iron
any of
lung.
the
Yeah,
details.
he would like sleep in like a hyperbaric chamber, like one of those creepy.
Why would he
things.
do that?
Talking
though?
about Han Solo.
For air purposes, for like
For air
high
purposes.
pressure purposes and whatnot. We talked about Michael Jackson.
I feel like he
last
could
week,
have just
about
done
Captain EO.
like oxygen.
Probably.
Would have been simpler.
Yeah, I mean,
They had that technology for a long time.
Oxygen has been around
Oxygen
for a while.
tank, and then just like the thing in your nose.
Yeah.
I feel like that would have been easier
Fingers?
than an iron lung. Yeah, fingers, but you got air fingers from someone that had holes in their fingers.
It's like the sausage
They
fingers
go-
from everything.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
dude. When they started
holes in it, it's
squirting
just
out
look-
like,
oh,
was it
dude.
mustard
It's like
out of it or
mustard,
something?
yeah. Shit.
I was like, weird. What's happening?
That's such a good movie.
That's the cum.
That's not the cum, Joe.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
Joe.
is.
Shut
Not
up.
the-
Yes, it
Alright,
is.
shut
I
up,
read an article that
Okay,
was
Joe.
talking.
Right.
From
Stop
who?
it. From
No,
who? What?
Who
Pornhub?
wrote it?
No,
Crack
not
dot com.
Pornhub, not Pornhub.
Joe, come on, dude.
Might have been
Grow up.
RedTube. I don't know. No, there was an article talking about how that was like the sexual intercourse.
Stop. It's not. They have
Right.
sausage fingers.
And was this
not-
article written by Lisa
genitals.
Ann?
Stick fingers.
But they still, unbeknownst to us, they still probably have their genitals. They
Signed
never
your
said-
mommy,
No.
Lisa Ann.
They never said they
Your
didn't have their
lifeguard, Lisa Ann.
genitals.
Excuse you, Alfredo.
Happy to be back. Happy to be back on Off Topic, everyone. I haven't seen Maverick yet. I've heard
I keep hearing it's fucking amazing. I have
Everyone's
not seen
losing
it.
their
Amazing.
goddamn mind about Maverick.
Also, I'm very happy that Maverick is good.
yeah, no, I'm excited for
That's
it,
awesome.
but everyone's like, it's the best movie of the year. I'm like,
It was really good, Jack.
I mean, is it just that it's like the 80s formula of like good guy,
yeah.
bad guy, like
No,
bad things
they-
happen, good things happen,
They've
movie
somehow
over?
turned an 80s movie into what still feels like an 80s movie, but very like modern.
Okay.
And so it captures like all the feelings and all like the drama and whatever.
wasn't daunting.
And Dan
It wasn't daunting.
and shut up.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Oh, what
Let
the-
it go.
You're the one that keeps saying it.
But, and then what?
Oh, and then well, I'm just
don't spoil anything, but if
no, I'm just saying like
something
all
vague.
around, and then it closes out the
Okay.
Top Gun story. So
Oh, that's cool.
They shut down the school. They're like,
We
no
close
more.
out.
well,
for
they
now.
killed Tom
The-
Cruise. Oh,
Yeah. The Terminator got him.
Oh, going back to RTX real quick.
Did you just get
No,
Jordan?
RTX is July 1st through 3rd.
Yeah, which is not a month
We're
or
going-
3
we're
weeks
going-
from now.
going-
Going
back.
forward to RTX real
There you
quick.
go.
There we go. They were asking me like, Fredo, would you want to do a panel? And I went, nah. Then I went, wait a second. Yes.
Oh.
So
Why wouldn't you do a panel? That's
no, like,
Hell,
is there a
talk
panel
about
that I
it.
would like to like run,
crazy.
host,
If
or have
you're
any
not doing a
panel
panel, I'm not doing a
ideas?
panel.
Oh, I'm doing some panel.
What
If
what
Fredo's
is
not
your
doing a
panel
I'm not doing-
idea,
I'm not even
Fredo?
going
So
to
I
it.
was like, okay, well, I've been running Among Us every Saturday for almost like 2 years now, and I was like, what? I was like,
Well,
do
not
I?
every Saturday.
Can I? And I was
Took
like,
some time off.
well, maybe 2 Saturdays.
No, that was a while.
No.
Yeah.
But and I was like, oh, most of the people are going to be here. And so we're going to do not Among Us, but we're grabbing that Saturday Among Us group and we're doing like a deception panel for on Saturday. And they're like, what time slot? And I was like, it doesn't matter, but if it could be around the same time we usually run the Among Us. And they're like, that's fine. And so we got a ton of people. We got myself, Jackie, Fuya, Lexi, Chilled, Jeremy, Kat, Barb, and others.
And that's
Nice.
it. And me.
Also,
I'm excited for
what
others.
about
and
me?
me.
Also, and
You're
others.
not it. You're not on it.
And others.
And I said,
And others.
put me on it.
I'm not in it.
And he,
others.
you're not on it. And I said, how about me? And he goes, you were like, but you're like, you don't really show up that often. I went, but sometimes I do.
Sometimes.
Maybe I might be in the crowd rooting around before I storm the stage and take Alfredo out first.
You know who's going to be in the crowd?
But probably
Security?
RTX attendees.
Caden. You know why? Because last Saturday, Caden was telling us about what we named Pilk.
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 P-I-L-K?
Caden drinks Pepsi with milk.
That makes sense.
Like mixed
I mean,
or
that's
as
what
in, like
mixed
two
that's
together.
what kids at school did. They put like Coke in milk. I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's a separate. the
That just
Coke
sounds.
from
That doesn't sound right. I don't.
No,
think,
that sounds
no,
It sounds
horrible.
I mean,
disgusting.
That
like-
sounds very disgusting.
Look, I'm just saying-
I told Caden to make us Pilk.
I'm just saying. I remember
But
myself
it's-
and other kids doing
it's
that
weird.
in elementary school. And while Caden
It's like,
is
it tastes delicious.
while
I went,
Caden
what?
is a grown adult now, they are still the size of a child in elementary school. So it makes sense. It could be their body craving it.
They do take a school bus to work every day, which is odd. that
I
they
was
would be allowed to
when
do
when
that.
Caden first moved to Austin. I was relentless about who dropped them off. But also, Caden does get driven and dropped off. Caden doesn't have a car, so it's even worse. And Caden's coming in with a backpack.
Maybe I shouldn't drink
sack
milk.
lunch.
Then a couple
growing
weeks
up.
went by.
Yeah.
Now I'm working for Caden. It's
No.
like that.
Oh, the boss.
Yeah, the boss.
They turned it around.
The
Yeah.
boss.
Gladly.
Chad's losing your mind. Caden's very big on Pilk. And so I think Caden's going to make Pilk during that
Nope,
panel.
Caden's gonna make it like it's some sort of secret recipe.
Look, it's a recipe that I've never fucking done.
Coke and vanilla ice cream.
should
See,
do it
now
right
that makes sense. That makes sense to
Well,
me.
no shit. That's an ice cream float.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Yeah,
like,
have milk
like a
anywhere
known
here?
delicious
That's a Coke
dessert.
float. That's awesome.
But we're not talking about ice
Milk.
cream and milk.
Is anyone here?
What are you saying, Joe?
Are we talking
Also
whole
around,
milk? Are we
like,
talking
around
2%?
here,
Are we talking
you know?
Nutopia?
Around here.
You know, maybe someone's got like a little carton of milk.
What
somewhere
are you
for the
saying?
buck
He
a
He
month.
wants to
What are you
spoil
trying
the
to-
bit.
what are
He
you trying to
wants
take
Pilk
from it
now.
He wants
Joe?
to take advantage of it now.
Why are you trying to take
Jack,
from
in
it?
my
Steal the
contacts,
thunder.
by the way.
Because you took me out of it. Because you
nice.
took me out of your panel. I'm trying to take your. But
Were you ever in his panel?
yes.
Oh, he
yeah,
was?
look,
Okay, in that case, go
hey.
for it.
He got bumped.
Okay, nice.
For me.
That's gotta hurt. And he's not even on the panel.
Right.
I wasn't even
odd.
allowed entry into the Buid-a-Bro.
He keeps saying I'm not allowed. But I'm
Build-a-Bro. Is it Build-a-Bro workshop?
Yeah. Yeah, he was saying that before.
Yeah, I wanted to be a baby bro. Just build me into baby bro.
Yeah, you could be a little baby, little itsy bitsy baby bro. You already were a baby in baby hands.
Squeeze.
I was.
Did that come out?
Yeah, it did come out.
No.
It was, dude, that was, it was a fun video, but that thing is fucking hot.
Yeah, no shit.
Like I was
yeah.
drenched after.
yeah.
that.
There was a game called Baby Hands where you're a baby in VR and you just crawl around.
That's how you move. You crawl.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and so we dressed up Joe like a baby.
I didn't dress
Well, me
shit
and
up.
Trevor
Joe
ordered.
didn't dress show up
Joe
like that?
dressed himself up.
Me and Trevor
Contrary to belief.
ordered a like blow up baby suit.
Okay.
Right before H Live, and then it came during H Live, and then we just haven't filmed the video until then. So like Trevor at one point was running around in the baby suit, and just sent me pictures of it, and I told him to get out of my suit because it's mine.
Dude, costumes are fun, man. I love costumes.
I'm the baby.
Dude,
I was all about costumes during Haunter.
after we filmed it, Caden got in it and it looked wrong. I'm bringing it back to Caden, but like Joe,
didn't do it by
Joe
choice
would
either.
just like it looked like Joe in a baby suit.
Okay.
But it was so weird on Caden where I think it was because Caden's so short. I think they were wider than tall.
Okay. They were like
It was fucking
like a UFO shape?
Everyone just kept going, it's so weird, and their
It
head's
was,
so
it
small.
was. It was like-
and like Caden would.
There was, like, no neck. There
Caden
was
sat
no
in their
neck.
chair, and when they sat, the suit came up, and so it was like trying to swallow their head, like they were looking
Yeah.
over the suit. It was very weird.
That's
looking.
awesome.
Kaden kind of looked like a thum thum if a thum thum was a tuna can.
What's a thumb thumb?
Spy Kids.
Oh shit, the one that like the 5 thumbs.
Yeah.
The giant thumbs.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they had a name. It was
Like that from my
nightmare.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
They also
I went
had Monk.
I went and saw Bob's Burgers last night. The movie.
Yeah.
Not bad. If you like the show, it's a good. I mean, it's an
I'd
hour and a
see
half
it.
long.
I don't
episode.
care. But I would see it.
One weird thing, they Bill Hader's in the show. Like Bill Hader plays, I think Mickey. He's like a carny now. Like he killed somebody and then like becoming friends with him. They replaced him with somebody else, so it was not him in the movie. It was some other voice actor, which was odd. And before,
Probably working on Barry.
dude,
That show's so good. That show's so
yeah,
good.
great show, fantastic. Not a comedy though.
It's some funny stuff though.
There is
Dark funny.
humor.
I mean,
No,
I'm just
Hank is
saying,
amazing.
I laughed.
But before the movie though, so it's Bob's Burgers, kids movie, right? They showed the trailer for Nope. I was like, what the? Why the fuck is this trailer in front of
It's
Bob's
kids.
Burgers?
I would say it's like a slightly more adult Simpsons.
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't feel awkward watching.
Say family friendly,
you
but
know.
closer to PG-13 is what I would say.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel awkward watching that with like my 8-year-old nephew. I'd be like, yeah, this is fine. This is Bob's Burgers, whatever. But Nope, I am not watching with my nephew.
Why?
That's a very odd choice of trailer in front of that movie.
What's Nope?
The new Jordan Peele horror movie.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
I did see a trailer for that.
Not
Looks
Planet Earth.
fantastic.
Legend.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
People getting sucked up by the sky.
It's got a dude from
You're gonna look like when you get sucked up from the sky.
Oh, when I look like when I get sucked up, like, oh no!
Walking Dead. The guy from Walking Dead, right? Isn't he in it?
Which guy? There's a, Jack. The show that's been on 14 years.
Oh, God, I only watched the first 3 seasons. I don't know. I can't think of the
No, you got nothing?
I can't think of the name.
The man from Walking Dead.
What?
I don't know. Andrew Lincoln?
No,
Not the main character.
Not the main character. The dude who him
Punisher.
and the woman hook up. The younger girl hook up. God, not Tony. Shit, what's his name? Anyway, I'll check.
Talk about Dale?
Not Dale. The younger guy. Asian dude.
The Asian guy.
Oh, Glenn?
Glenn. Yeah, it's
Glenn,
him.
well, that's the actor.
Yeah.
Negan goes at him with the bat.
Well, he doesn't really go at him. He ends his life,
Yeah.
probably.
Kind of turned into Quasimodo at the end.
That's him though, right? That's him in the trailer.
Is he in that?
Yeah,
that's
he's
what
in
he
it.
looks like. Oh, yeah, you're right.
He is.
You're right,
He's
because he's
in
got like a nice haircut or something.
Steven
Yeah,
Yin.
Oh, he's Steven
Steven
Yeun.
Yeun.
He's like,
Okay.
he's got like a rancher hat on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's like
He's like kind of like a.
he has like a
huckster.
show or something like that.
Yeah,
He's like-
Yeah, he looks awesome in it.
Okay.
Of course, Daniel Kaluuya. How do you say his last name?
Yeah.
He's the guy from...
Cool.
He was in
Black Panther.
Black Panther. He was also. Wasn't he in the first?
The
Oh God, what's
Jordan Peele's like first movie.
Yes.
Get Out.
Get Out?
Yeah.
No, you get out! Yeah, he was in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
was
but
also
big
in Black
news.
Mirror.
Everyone I know at this table is excited for the
we go.
Matilda musical coming to Netflix.
I think it's called the Matilsical.
Jesus, is it?
The trailer for the new Matilda, the musical is fantastic, and Emma Thompson is playing Trunchbull. Come on
What?
now. Lashana Lynch is playing Miss Sweet, Miss
Thompson's
Honey.
playing her?
Miss Honey, yeah. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. Dude,
Who's
the musical
playing?
is fantastic.
Hey, who's playing the cake?
I'm playing
I don't know.
Bruce.
Bruce's hands.
I'm playing Bruce.
Oh, I bet you are.
Joe. That was actually me at lunch today, and he didn't eat it.
You didn't
He
eat
tried
the
to,
cake?
he tried to, okay.
Well, you
Trying to
okay? You're
feed
just
you?
claiming to be a man who eats an entire cake, and then you're going, no, but you tried to feed me.
You didn't eat
It's the same damn thing.
We got to bring you a Bruce cake now, and you got the whole damn big old chocolate cake with the things on. Yeah, absolutely.
Look it up. Alfredo's
You're back in the panel.
Alfredo swooped in.
We're gonna have a cake on the side. You just sit there and eat it the whole time.
What's gonna be my drink? Fucking Pepsi and milk?
It's gonna be Pilk, baby.
Alfredo swooped in.
Pilk.
He took the picture of
I
me
did.
trying to feed Joe, and he's like, that was great. And Joe's like, hey, can you send that to me? And Alfredo's like, fuck you, man. Internet points. Immediately posted it.
Yeah.
Right.
And everyone's saying,
Look, I
You're not
post
posting shit.
I
everyone
post
is shocked
once a year.
There's a Matilda musical. Yes, there is.
Yeah,
It's
there
actually
is.
playing in London right now. Katie and I saw it a couple of years ago, and it is fantastic. It's more based on the book than on the original movie, and it's great. It is really, really
know,
good.
that
I'm genuinely
wasn't-
excited for it.
That wasn't as great. I wouldn't say terrible. That's weird. Ryan Gosling, Ken.
Oh, dude.
Look weird.
Hot, Ken.
I think he's going to do fine.
I think he's gonna do fine.
Isn't it like Greta Gerwig is doing that movie?
I just looked at it and went,
Yeah, it's going to be strange.
I was like, this is gonna be strange.
Also,
It's gonna be cool.
Joker
It's
2 is going to be a musical.
Musical?
Supposedly
Yeah.
Lady Gaga's in it.
Yeah.
Do we need a
Could be
sequel to
Harley
Joker?
Quinn.
That movie was kind of garbage. Like that was like the
What?
It was a good movie about a horrible thing, and a lot of people took it the wrong way. A lot of people took like, this guy's awesome. It's like, no,
what you
he's
kept
a
saying.
fucking psychopath that no one should
Remember
idolize, and so
Jack
many people were
came
very, very
in,
excited for it.
And he was like, I'm a Jokerette now.
I'm a Joker.
Yeah, he kept,
Yeah.
I get well. I was
kept
trying to quit
saying- he kept
smoking, and I was
saying,
using
"Watch
Joker
out."
Red.
I'm a Jokolo.
Yeah. He kept saying, Jack kept saying, watch out, De Niro, and I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. Joker
And then you
was,
saw the movie.
Joker was a good performances, horrible message for a movie.
was a
It's like
fine-
people who saw Fight Club and like, I'm going to start my own Fight Club. It's like, no, you missed the point. You missed the point of the movie.
It's also a movie that, like, I enjoyed it, but I was like, I don't know if I'll ever need to watch that again.
yeah. It's definitely one of those
Because
movies
it's
that
like,
kind of hurts.
you see, it's also, I'll be quite honest, like, knowing what happens, it's just kind of boring.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's interesting to me because you're just going like,
But
oh,
did
how
it
does this
happen?
lead to
We
that?
don't know.
Yeah, I saw
Whatever.
it. I mean, I
did-
paid for the tickets.
I
so.
felt the same way about Multiverse of Madness. It's like the messaging here was just like, come on, guys, it's not good to use the Darkhold.
But here's
right?
the-
people
here's-
are like, Darkhold's so cool, the powers. I was like, can't analyze this.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
but Jack, we live in a society. No.
But, like, here's the thing that I will say
Okay.
Alfredo learned.
What did
What
Alfredo
did I learn?
learn?
About multiverse. He walked out and he was like, yo, what's an incursion?
It's true. We were like, Alfredo, incursions. It's a thing.
I remember I kept saying,
And he was like,
incursions.
I don't get it.
Mephisto.
Lady Gaga.
the Illuminati.
Yeah.
They're so cool. Oh, that's what he learned. Here they are.
Dude, I was like,
There they go.
it was like a year or two going off topic. I was talking about like I feel like they're gonna tackle incursions, and boy, usually it's just like
Subtle.
Oh man, subtle. Here it was just like, bro, did you see that incursion last weekend?
That was
a hot dog down the street. I slipped into an incursion.
Joe,
Landed on Planet
Joe,
X. Like, what
Joe,
the fuck?
Jack.
I was like, what the fuck? You just kept-
Joe, Fredo, Joe, Jack. You get a hot dog, you will get a pizza ball.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I was down getting pizza balls.
Pizza Pop always
And
gets
then the
paid.
incursions was happening.
It's over. God, man,
Joe.
that was a fun movie. I know, I love that movie because I'm a huge Sam Raimi fan, and it's definitely a Sam Raimi movie. It is very, very much a Sam Raimi movie.
Dude.
And yeah, I liked it.
You know when I looked up, because I was very confused. I had some cross wires.
Uh-oh.
We started the Quarry.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so-
We're gonna finish the entire game and release that. I think the week before RTX.
Week of RTX, I think.
Week.
Like leading into it, right?
The week leading into RTX. Yeah.
So, good luck us. We started it, and
I'm really good at the game.
there's it's me, Fredo, and BK, and he sucks.
Really good at it.
So in the opening, there's like credits, and we were talking about like the actors and stuff, like the cast of the game. And there's somebody Raimi, and you mentioned that he was like, I don't know if you said it was Sam Raimi's brother or something like that.
Raimi?
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Ted Raimi is Sam Raimi's brother.
What?
Yeah. And I went, he's full of shit. Because I knew he was full of shit, but he was right and he didn't note it. That is his brother. I looked it up. That's not even. I just went, shut the fuck up. Because it was an Alfredo thing.
It was doing the whole.
Just the name
like,
came up and he went, that's his brother. Because it's.
And BK was like, is it? I was like, oh yeah.
And I
oh,
went,
yeah.
he's full of shit. And it is.
And I was fucking right.
Well, you would have known him. You were, shut the fuck up. You just went, he what? I was like, there's no way he knows that.
In the original Spider-Man trilogy, Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, he was J. Jonah Jameson's like assistant. The guy would walk in.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's Ted Raimi.
So
I knew that.
He's also all
he
Evil
knew
Dead. He was in all the
it. Yeah,
costumes
he knows
in
where
Evil Dead
all
and shit.
the tarot cards
Dude, I'm
are,
a
too.
Raymolo. You know what I'm saying?
So two things threw me off. Well, there was that,
That
which
Zayd knows all that stuff.
that made me laugh because I was like, Alfredo did not know he was right because he would have been like, no, really, that's him. He was being a dickhead and he was right. The other thing was they're going through all the names and you're like, oh, Detective Pikachu, and I was like, oh, they're in this, and you're like, oh yeah,
Justice.
yes,
Justice
no,
Timberlake.
shut it. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I was like, oh, there's that show on Netflix that got canceled, and I couldn't remember the name of it.
All of them.
And I was thinking,
Yeah.
And I was thinking the girl from Pokemon.
Oh.
Who was in that Netflix show about the kids getting trapped in the
Key House?
Love is Blind.
No.
Oh, Ultimatum.
In like the town they couldn't get out of, and there was no adults.
Oh, damn it.
Umbrella Academy.
That show was awesome. There was like
I know that.
2 seasons?
No, it was one.
One season.
The second one got canceled because of
Cliffhanger.
COVID, and then the whole show got
Cliffhanger.
canceled. Anyway,
I know exactly
it was
what you're talking
Netflix
about.
getting canceled because of COVID, not because it didn't get to season 3 and then canceled because it was Netflix. They didn't make it that far.
Okay.
But anyway, in my head, I'm like, that's what he's talking about. We finished the whole video, and I was like, I didn't see her once. What is he talking about? I look it up, and I was like, that's Ryan? Like, I didn't realize it was the main male lead from Pokemon. I was like, that's what he was talking about. I totally was like, I know exactly what you're saying, baby bro. And I'm like, I didn't see her in the game. Where was she? And while looking that up, I was like, motherfucker, that's fucking Sam Raimi's brother. I clicked his name just because I was like, surely it'll say like in his bio, like Lil Raimi. I'm like, motherfucker.
I was
Lil
right.
So anyway, there's a sneak peek.
So you're playing Quarry. Are you guys doing my idea?
Fuck no, Jack.
Okay.
But it probably is going to end up that way anyway.
Oh,
What are you
really?
talking about?
This man, let me tell you.
Wait,
let me tell you.
what?
So,
No.
so what the plan is that
We don't
won't
need to-
come
we
to
don't-
fruition.
we don't need to tell anything.
Is
We don't.
that we want to do the game in 5 parts, right? And
Okay.
allegedly there's 10 chapters.
Do you
So-
is there actually 10 chapters? Or
I
are you saying
There's
said
10
allegedly,
chapters.
my man.
Here's the thing.
I said
Here's the
allegedly.
thing. There's a Sarah 10 chapters.
Right. So what that'll be, we don't know. There's a prologue, 10 chapters, and epilogue. So we decided prologue, first 2 chapters. That's what we recorded. in
Okay.
One sitting. Then we're gonna do
3 and
2,
4,
2, 2,
yeah.
and then the last 2 and the epilogue. That's the plan, which might equal 5 days, and it's gonna be the longest shit. Okay. That is the plan. So
That
he's
was.
playing. But I will say, compared to, it's a spiritual successor to Until Dawn. And I know that all the other like dark anthology games are also made by the same people, but this isn't part of that.
Oh, so this is actually like a sequel to Until Dawn.
It's not a sequel, but it's another standalone that's much more similar to Until Dawn.
Okay.
Essentially, Until Dawn
kids at a
is like a
camp.
bunch of kids in a cabin. This is camp counselors. After like the day the kids go home and they're supposed to leave the camp, but they have to stay one more night.
Okay.
So even in that sense, it's much more like Until Dawn than the other ones.
There's no Middle Eastern war. Nothing
Not
like
yet.
that.
I don't know. We don't know yet. Okay. But
Could be.
There's, in my opinion, seemingly more time to decide stuff in this game. There's still decisions that have a timer and you got to react, but a lot of them there aren't. And so we're doing kind of like a talk, like, oh, what should we do? We do this and that, whatever.
We don't need to talk about
And we're talking about everything. The second it gets to like help your friend or let them die, he's gone. Fredo's just like, I'm out of here.
Murdered the hell out of that person.
Well, and we're just like, whoa, what the fuck? And Fredo was like, I saw in my peripherals, that
like
you
the
guys,
time was counting down, and I was leaning on like the
It's
leave,
like, Jack,
and you
it's
guys
like,
were
you have 30 seconds. Oh, you decided, okay.
Yeah, where'd he go?
And we're just like, yo,
they
Fredo,
left.
what the fuck? So that's, again, I
Okay.
don't want to like spoil too much, but that's basically the man playing the game.
Okay.
Okay? And BK and I are there to just attack him.
So
Well,
we
you guys
can
are there to
replay some of
derail
those
me.
other games with that idea that I had. So I think some of the
I mean,
classic
again, I think it's going to happen anyway,
ones.
but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So we might go back to some of the ones we've already done, including, I mean, we could do Until
I mean, I'll
Dawn
be honest,
again.
the only ones we've completed.
As long as they
Until
keep
Dawn,
shooting that
and then the
fucking,
one we did.
was it rabbit?
What
Just
was
keep
it?
shooting the
We
rabbit.
didn't finish Man of Medan, and we barely touched the second one. I can't remember what it was called.
Was it the ship one, or was that with Man of Medan?
Ship one was Man of Medan.
Okay, and the one we did, what? God, do you remember the name of that thing?
House of Ashes.
House of Ashes. And that was the one, the most recent one until this one. Right?
Yes, correct.
Because we got like teasers of this one.
For the next one, which is The Devil Inside Me. That's
the one where you're the killer, right? That's-
Allegedly, yes.
Oh, okay.
I say that because I don't know, but I've been told that, specifically by Jackie over and over again.
Okay, I was about to say, my source is Jackie.
Yes, and
Jackie's like, this is gonna be
that's
good.
why I keep saying allegedly,
We'll see.
because I only know from one person.
We'll
He keeps going,
see.
you're the killer. And then I like everyone watching now is going, you're not the killer. What are you talking about?
You're right. You're gonna see a flood of people go like, you're definitely not the killer.
But yeah, so that's like the fourth one in the anthology. So like somehow this is like the same people, but they're like, it's not part of that.
Yeah, we got to go back to Until Dawn because everyone thinks Jeff ruined that one.
He did. Dude, I'll tell you this.
He killed so many people so fast.
Dude. Fucking Jackie just played Until Dawn, right? I watched this happen. I fucking literally watched it.
I
happen.
listened to it.
So she played Until Dawn. I think maybe she had one or two people die throughout the whole game. Spoiler, but like the end of the game Until Dawn, assuming she survives, I don't know if she could
She
be
had
killed
one
before
person
that.
that was dead
But
throughout the whole game. And then she got to the end.
you play as the main female lead, Hayden Panettiere's character.
Heroes. Right?
And yeah,
So you're the cheerleader.
and there's like the creatures, right? And they're like
The Wendigo.
You have to be stationary because they like detect by motion, right? And so basically the game ends. I'm spoiling it. The game's very old at this point. Basically it ends with you like I think filling the house with gas or something, the cabin with gas, and then one of the characters like breaks a light bulb. And so like if you flip the switch, the house explodes, right? And so you're like trying to get people out and then be the last one out and flip the switch. So Jackie's at that part. She's got a clip of this that she posted online. And there's like the one character that everybody hates. I think her name was Emily, who we hated, who ended up being the actress Nicole, who was in Laser Team 2, who's a superstar with Colt. It's the first time I ever met her. I was like, you were in Until Dawn. Everyone hates you. She's like, yeah, she was a bitch. And so I texted Jackie while she was playing. I was like, I was in a movie with her. But anyway, they're in that scene. She like runs out of the house, and it's like switching from character to character.
Because you're
And
trying to save them all like one
yeah,
at a
yeah.
time.
And so Jackie's playing as Mike, literally breaks the bulb. It cuts back to the other character, Sam, I think her name is. Cuts back to her, and she immediately is Jackieing in it, and she's like, it's like hide or like run. And she's like, let's fucking go. And she runs, and she's doing like a bunch of button sequences, runs out the door, flips the switch. It's like, and then it cuts to all the characters that were still in the house bursting into flames. And so the game's loud as fuck, because it's like, and you hear Jackie like, screaming over it. And then within 3 seconds, blaming them, going, oh, why didn't they run out? It's because she made a split decision to kill them all. In the scene where the Wendigo's looking around right before she runs away, you can see Mike on the opposite wall up against the wall hiding, and she just runs to the door, flips the switch, and kills everyone. And they're like burnt corpses just fall to the ground.
Dude, I just kept hearing in the house go,
And she's just
I didn't know they were still in there.
They were still in there? I thought they left! And like, it was 3 seconds before she did that. She was controlling one of them. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny.
Can you lose those games? Like, is there a way to like not
End
make
it
it to the
early?
end? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm very curious about
I doubt it.
There's probably at
That
least
would be
one
weird.
character that.
Yeah, like,
Has to carry the story.
because even
you just
when-
become like a janitor.
Yeah, even though when we did, there was definitely scenes where it was like clearly, okay, there didn't need to be this extra character in the
I
background.
would think that would
there.
be the like Sam. I think her name is Sam again.
Yeah,
Because like you're other people a lot in that game.
yeah.
And she's in that bathtub for like 14 hours. And then she has the towel that won't fall. It's impossible. She's like running, jumping over shit with it. Which also Jackie was just screaming, fall! And also, I want this towel. I was like, where did she buy this towel? This towel's not real.
Oh my gosh.
But dude, it was classic. It was so fucking funny. I watched the clip over and over. And again, not only did she do it, but immediately started blaming them for it.
Right.
Oh, why did they stay in there?
Why were they still
Oh no! The whole game. It's like, and then the game ends,
Yeah,
and it's
that's the
like,
last thing you do.
so and so didn't make it.
Yeah. God.
Because I was hearing the whole thing. And I was like, oh, yeah, just at the finale. Oh, I forgot. There's people in the house. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Remy Malik was in that, and
Yep.
Yeah.
there was a lot of big names in that. Like they always get like one or two.
Yeah,
big
the
people.
opening of I say the opening because it's kind of like the setup. Most of those games they do like the setup. And then they transition to like the cast, right?
Yeah.
It's like a year later or a different location or whatever. It was Skylar
From Righteous Gemstones?
What's his name? The kid from Righteous Gemstones,
Oh, cool.
who was
Yeah.
also in
The Sun.
Yeah, not the movie The Son. He's the son in The Righteous Gemstones, and it was also in that zombie show on Netflix with Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
He was their son in that. Or no, he was their
Santa Clarita Diet.
Yeah, Santa Clarita Diet. He was the neighbor who was dating their daughter. He was in
Yeah.
that too before Righteous Gemstones. That's where I knew him from. And he's really good. He's a great actor.
It's funny, dude.
Because so like I remember Alfredo being like, "Whoa, they got him," and I was like, "I don't expect to see him." Like, "Oh, they got him." I was like, he's maybe a little too big.
Yeah.
This is
that's
a real.
Well, in Until Dawn, like the sort of the librarian or the curator or whatever, that was like Peter Stormare, right?
Yep.
And then they replaced him with a different guy, or is
Well,
it supposed to be different?
It's just different. Like again,
Okay.
because that's not part of the anthology. And this one, it's some old woman that always
she doesn't
is disappointed.
She doesn't like me too
Well,
much.
why have you done this? It's very funny, dude. It was a long fucking recording. We did
Oh, yeah.
all that shit in one, and we were like,
you
"That's
guys-
a fifth through."
Didn't you guys record for like 3 or 4 hours?
No, it was like 2.5,
No.
3 hours.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
maybe.
That's so long.
It was long.
It's a long recording for us.
It was long. It was good though. It was a good group. I was into it. Alfredo's still struggling to know the characters' names, even though he's playing the game. But I got him up. Dude, there's a part where, because you meet a lot of people at once, right? It's like here's 7, 8 kids or whatever, and you're like remembering all their names. And BK's like, who was this again? I'm like, oh, that's this guy. We're having a conversation. Alfredo's in the middle. I'm on one side. BK's on the other. And I name every single character. He's like, oh, okay. And then like 2 minutes go by, and he goes, Alex. Or Nick. He's like, Nick. His name's Nick. And I was like, what? And he goes, that guy, his name's Nick. I'm like, I just fucking said that.
Literally the same shit that he just did. With
And he was
Odor
just like,
Zaid.
I didn't hear it. I was too focused.
They were talking
I was
about a weapon.
I was too focused fucking this run up. Man, I'll leave it at that. I'll just spoil shit. It's crazy. This man chose to take the lead.
violence.
I wish.
I'm good at the game.
Okay.
Keep telling yourself that.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good at it.
I didn't even watch the recording. I know that's
I'm good at it.
false.
Yeah. Well, you were much like his panel, not invited. So that explains why you were watching from afar.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for asking, Joe. This is a new.
Whoa! Is that a
we
sachet?
have available. Just came out. It's in the store. This is like the first piece of non-clothing merchandise that I'm like, oh, like this is really, really cool.
Well, it's technically
It's
almost
my
clothing.
It's
still.
my theme park, but you don't like. This isn't in your
But
closet.
You wear
like,
it.
wear it
though.
daily.
You do wear it though, like
For like theme
clothes.
park. It's got two.
It's not just for theme parks, Jack. It's fashion. Where you
Well, you
been?
can- you
I
can
mean,
wear it.
yeah.
Fanny pack's been back
Fanny
for a
packs
couple
have
of
been
years.
a couple
dude.
years.
This is legit. Like this
Yeah,
is
no,
good. It's high quality.
it's good.
It's like not crap. It's good.
People wear it across the chest now.
It's good to not just say high quality, but follow it with not crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's smart. It's smart.
Just wanted to
Keep
show
your little
off.
phone in there
it
when you
showed
go
up
on
today.
the roller coaster.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Put your
make sure you leave
passes
it
in there.
chaps.
you wanna have a product fight? It's not coming
You
out for
are
a couple.
teasing
weeks.
something that I'm genuinely curious about.
Oh, I have it. I could show you.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah, Mike was
it's at
talking
the other
about
office.
stuff.
Is it something I need to
shove up
know?
your ass.
I need to have listened to all of the Face Jam episodes.
No.
I've only listened to a few of them. I'm
No,
listening to all of them.
nobody knows what it is.
Yeah.
It's just the coolest thing that I think I've ever orchestrated being made. Where I'm like, we should do this. Like, I put no more work into, we should make this, and then someone made it.
Okay.
But it's very cool.
The only thing that Michael's told me about it is that it can be inserted into yourself.
Okay, well,
With enough
now,
effort.
now you're
Yeah.
spoiling things. But
Okay.
what I said was, when I tweeted the other day, like, I'm so excited because we finally reveal what it is on the episode that comes out next, which is like Monday for like the first feed. And there was a bunch of people replying, and no one's even come close to getting it right, by the way. And someone replied something along the lines of, I hope it's something I can put inside me. And I mentioned that to Joe, and I was like, technically, I think you could.
Wow.
And he was like, well, you could do anything. I'm like, right, but a shirt would be hard.
Yeah.
You know, something.
Right.
I mean, you couldn't get it all the way in, probably.
Possible.
unless
So
you
I
really
wouldn't
suck
recommend it,
up.
and we probably need to like now add that disclaimer.
Right.
But
Don't put it inside.
I would say you could.
Would it be painful to insert it inside?
That's really
you?
up to the individual, I suppose, right? For me,
yeah.
Okay.
yes. For
But I mean, it's not
maybe
like.
like an
Depends on your
experienced eater. No.
tolerance.
But I'm saying it's not like splintered out. So if it's something, it's probably not like nails.
It's not a box of nails.
Okay.
I did say though.
Is it a
on that-
bag of
on-
glass?
It's not a bag of glass.
Okay, well, that's-
I did
that's
say
my
to
two
Joe
guess.
though. I said, man, they probably could have used that bat knob though. Was my first thought.
Okay.
From Bleepface.
Yeah.
But you know.
Those guys sell
that's it.
merch.
Yeah.
The Bleep Face show, man. Jeff showed me a shirt they're having for RTX that's coming out. He said just showed up, and he's like, I don't know how he got away with this one. So yeah, I'll leave that up to him to
green.
show off. It's pretty awesome, but again, have no idea
Okay.
who thought of the front and back.
Well, who actually thought of it? Gavin. Who got all the credit? Me. We don't know why. That was the joke behind it, right? Because not only did Gavin say it, but in the video, he was like, we should make a front back shirt. I was like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And I
Yeah.
like laid into him in the video.
Yeah.
And then it got someone still made the effort to get the ball rolling, and then it came out, and then like internally people were like, wow, great idea, Michael. And I was like,
And they were
"What?"
asking you for like approval. Like, do you think this is okay?
Yeah,
Is this all right?
I had not only nothing to do with it, I said, it's stupid, don't listen to him. And so then it came out, and I kept going, well, you're welcome, everyone. It was like, what? Like several people from different teams were like, hey, good idea,
Yeah,
Michael.
good job. High five. You did it.
Maybe it was just as like Gavin's handler.
Yeah.
They expected me to pass it on to him. Because sometimes I will say, not that people ask me, but sometimes I'll see a look and I'll go, I'll take care of it, don't worry.
Yeah.
Like if we're on a photo shoot and I can tell Wes wants to ask Gavin to do something, but he's maybe a little bit scared, I'll just say, I'll do it, you know. Or like, oh no, I took his 12 pictures, I shouldn't ask for a 13th. I'll get in trouble. And I go, I can get 2 more out of him, Wes. Just let me talk to him. Okay?
Let me talk him
And I go,
down.
and then I calm him down, and then he's like, I'd love 2 more pictures, Michael. And then everybody's happy. You know what I mean? So maybe it was a situation like that.
Okay.
Every time Michael imitates Gavin, it sounds like Dobby from.
I mean, talk to Gavin, not me. You know what I mean?
Dobby has been given a cock.
Gavin
Dobby
wishes he
is
sounded
free.
Gavin wishes he sounded like Dobby.
Dobby is full.
He's more like Dobby. I'm Dobby. And that's it.
And that's it.
35 minutes early. Get out.
Yeah, go home.
My kid.
Have you seen the trailer for Weird, the Weird Al Yankovic documentary?
No.
Oh yeah.
It's Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al Yankovic.
Whoa! I like
And it
Danny Radcliffe.
looks very much like they are not taking it as a real documentary. It's or a real narrative. It's pretty funny looking, and I'm very excited for that one.
Saw a trailer for Prey on Hulu.
Ooh.
Looks cool.
Is it based off the game or? Is
No, it's like a
Predator.
fucking Predator movie.
it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Predator. Prey.
everyone thinks it's the game, but it's Predator.
That's cool. Is it like a sequel, prequel?
No, like a prequel, like
actually a
set
sequel.
set like way back. It looks like, you know, like their shoulder-mounted cannons to like shoot arrows and stuff.
So is it like?
Because you know how like they come and they get defeated and they like restructure
Yeah,
and
they
get
add
better.
stuff.
It seems like it's like way earlier.
It's so early, it might be good.
I'm hoping.
Hey, 1 and 2
It's
are
such
pretty
a
solid.
Cool, it's such a cool character.
I mean, 2 was all right. 2 was passing. 1 was great. for its time. It was
right.
Gary Busey, man. That
Two was
awesome.
good. 2 got better as they just kept making more.
Yeah.
They were like unwatchable.
The
average started sliding down.
Really
Really
started
like,
going, fuck, man.
God.
2 was not that bad at all, man.
The B starts looking a
Yeah,
lot better.
real
you
good.
start
What was the
throwing
latest
Bs and
one?
Fs.
The
Yeah.
Predator? Oh, God, that was not good.
Was it the
I
Predator?
don't even think it was that. It was the one with like all the convicts. That was the most recent one.
Isn't
Where they had
the
the
one with
kid.
Hiddleston?
Yeah.
It was with the
Yeah.
kid.
I think that was the Predator.
What was the one before that?
Predators.
Oh, God.
We know
yeah.
Predators was
Predators was.
Predators was
Predators was
good.
shot here in Austin. It was actually probably in
So
this
weird.
building.
That was
The one with
Adrian
Brody. Adrian Brody.
It was Brody.
Yeah, yeah.
It started people
The only reason
falling out
why
of the
that
sky
one was
or
good
something.
because most of it was like, this is kind of like the first one redone.
They were like dropped onto another planet or some shit
Yeah,
out
but
of
they had-
like, and they woke up like with parachutes.
Yeah,
And they were
that was
like,
a good one.
what's
I
going
liked that
on?
one. Lawrence Fishburne was in it.
Yeah, he was pissed off in a cave. I
He
remember
was.
that.
He lost his mind.
But then the new one had a kid who hacked the computer and also here's your Predator robot suit. That was the
Ooh.
new one.
Predator mech suit.
I mean, yeah,
I
that's
don't-
what
I
it
never
was.
played
It was
that
like
Right.
the Predator killer.
It's like pred.ator.
It was like a Predator killer.
It was like a fucking
And it
metal.
was designed.
like an Iron Man Predator
It was
suit.
designed by like rogue
Right.
like predators fighting
Yep.
predators.
Obviously.
And they were like, but again, even me, a simpleton,
'Cause they're
who's
like
not
two similar
I'm not
species.
sitting here going like,
And then they sent
respect
them
the
one.
lore. This is the greatest thing ever. But as you just said, the entire point of Predator is they're hunters, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they create the challenge for themselves. Like obviously they still have a bit of an advantage, right? Because they make their tech and this and that. But it's straight up the most dangerous game, right? They roll up to people in the jungle
Mm-hmm.
and they slowly hunt them. They don't just blast everybody and kill them immediately because that would defeat the
Yeah,
purpose.
yeah.
They hunt
Yeah.
them.
They're not
That's
predating.
why they made the aliens is to hunt them, like whatever. Initially,
In
Yeah,
Alien vs.
ABT
Predator, yeah.
lore.
yeah.
in that lore, they're like, we gotta hunt something. Yet somehow, by the time they get to this Predator movie, there's humans running around with the helmet, and the helmet has auto-seeking lock-on rockets that kill everything that moves.
Yeah, the kid had the
and
helmet.
I'm just like, why would they use that? Though?
Yeah, that
that's
seems-
just a robot.
Yeah.
Like the Predators would be like, it'd be like Wall-E.
Yeah.
where they're just like all like fucking, just like not walking. And they're like Predator.
Yeah.
Hunt. I'm sitting there in the movie going, look, I'm not gonna stand up and be outraged by the Predator lore, but that's all they do is hunt.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd
kind of
have
thing.
heat-seeking robots, but that's what they
Seems
did.
like overkill.
That's what they did. So I'm okay with a Predator shooting arrows.
Yeah, I don't know. It's such a cool character.
I just want Arnie back. Is that so wrong? In the exact same shape,
No.
ripped.
And young.
Just fuck
like,
no.
like 40 years younger.
Dude, they're
Oh, I
all
want him older,
They're all-
actually.
Dude, he's
buff as
is he in his
fuck,
70s or
Predator.
80s now?
gotta be 80s, right?
Man, he's still
like-
probably in better shape than any of
Oh,
us.
no shit,
yeah.
dude. He ripped me in half. You kidding me?
Like Juggernaut style is gone. Oh man. Yeah.
You know, a movie that's coming out that looks pretty good is the
Glass Onion. You're right. I'm excited for that one. That's the new Knives
Break your
Out.
fucking teeth, dude.
Yeah.
Netflix.
That's the new Knives Out. It's Knives Out 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there a trailer?
They have a teaser of the logo. That's it. But it's Edward Norton's in it. God, that's the only name that I think off the top of my head. That
The Hulk.
Yeah. The
Edward
Hulk.
Norton. Is he the detective?
Edward Banner.
Yes, they're replacing what's his name with it.
Well, you don't
Daniel
know his
Craig.
name, and
Daniel
you said,
Craig.
you said that's the only one you know who's in it, and so you think you'd name the lead character.
It's Benoit Blanc. Glass Onion.
I call him Benoit.
It's called Glass Onion: A Knives Out Mystery. It's got Ethan Hawke's in it. Okay.
What?
So
Ethan Hawke is
Ethan
like
Hawke,
bad.
Jessica
Did he
Henwick,
ever go anywhere?
Catherine Hahn, Agatha.
I mean, I
Allward,
will say he's fucking barking like a dog.
Eddie Norton,
Burping,
Madeline
farting.
Klein, Dave Bautista, Kate Hudson,
Bautista.
Janelle Monáe, and Leslie Odom Jr. They got
Bautista.
they got Burr in there. Aaron Burr's gonna come out and do some songs.
What were you saying?
that's
What
a-
movie? Before he onioned over
Arnold
you?
is 74.
Black Phone, Black Booth, Black Phone.
I don't know, bro.
Black Mirror?
No,
That's a show.
That's a good movie.
no, it's about like a killer that like kidnaps kids and. Like,
I saw a teaser. It's literally just like a kid in a dark room. Then the phone rings and he goes to pick up the phone. It's not connected.
No, that's Freddy. That's
Well, I
Nightmare
think
on
I
Elm
think the
Street.
premise of it is
that's
like
Freddy
the
Got
killer
Fingered.
kidnaps kids, and it's like all the dead kids are trying to guide this kid out.
No, they're
let
trying
him
to
escape.
guide him to get dead because they're pissed.
Oh, they
That's
want
called
someone
Dream
else to
Warriors. That was number 2 or 3, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's a
Warriors,
horror
that was
movie, so Jackie's gonna make
There's
me
three.
watch
Arnold's
it.
Well,
74.
Destiny asked
Oh, wow.
Jackie if she
74.
wants
A
to
young
watch
man
it. She's
still.
like, hell yeah.
He
Oh
almost
yeah.
tanks.
It's
So-
horror.
Why not?
Probably see that.
So we're gonna end up seeing
Yeah,
it.
it looks really good though. Looks like
does.
probably one of the best horror movies that I've seen like this year coming out.
Have you seen any other horror movies this year?
No,
Yes. Yes.
he's not sure.
He instantly
So
questioned it.
at best, he's seen one other one.
That's true.
Again, he's trying to think of it.
Well, trailer-wise,
Jesus.
Okay.
I don't know. A lot of horror movies just
Trailer-wise.
look. Most of the time, just don't look great in the trailers. Like a lot of them
Who are you
almost
to
tell the
judge?
story, like whole story.
Why you shitting
Are
on
you
me?
a cinema connoisseur or something?
Well, no, but I had just recently seen the trailer because we watched Maverick last week. But
Well,
then
here we
like
go.
Black Phone's been out
There you go. Let
for
me test him.
a little bit.
How do you feel about the Green Knight?
Yeah, go on.
What the fuck
Explain
is the
yourself.
Green Knight?
Okay.
What is it?
The oldest story written.
Wow.
Green Knight.
All right.
This guy does not know cinema.
Damn, dude.
I really don't though. 'Cause
Clearly.
I don't.
It's a
like,
prequel
You don't know
to
about the
Slumdog Millionaire.
You don't know about the jizz rag?
Jizz rag, you getting jerked by your witch mom.
Which one? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know about the jizz? You don't know about
The
the jizz rag?
Oedipus complex.
Well, guess what? Just like the jizz rag, you failed,
It's the
Joe.
Oedipus's
You
wet
failed.
dream. You're no knight.
You're no knight,
and you never
baby.
will be.
You're no knight.
Maybe you're not a baby bro even. I don't know.
No!
No, don't say it, Michael.
That's what got you?
No.
I sentence you
baby bro.
to
No.
watching The Green Knight
Is that an actual thing?
with
Yes!
Green Knight?
I have no idea what the
No, it's
Green
not.
Knight. Okay. Fucker.
Jizz rag?
What? Jizzrat could be a thing.
It could be. It's
That
not.
could be a thing, but Green
Yeah.
Knight can't be a thing?
Yeah.
Ever heard of the?
Everyone's got
Ever heard of the?
Jizz rag?
Ever heard? This is
Yeah.
a belt. Ever heard of a green Power Ranger? He's kind of like a knight.
Tommy, is that his name? Or was that?
You know it, brother. Don't question yourself.
watched
Tommy
You're
Lee
correct.
Jones.
First season of Power Rangers when it came out. Like right up to the Green Ranger, then I was out.
Right up to the Green Ranger, so maybe episode 5. or
Yeah,
6.
yeah, that sounds about right. There went with Bulk and Skull. Is that
You
the
got
bad
it.
guys?
He knows it.
And
You're
then
acting like you
Skull.
don't know it. I got up to the Green Ranger. It's a show that went on for about 30 years. And you referenced episode 5 or 6.
That's about where I stopped. So
I got out when it was still good.
it was.
Was it no
Goldar,
fucking
Goldar,
Tyrannosaurus?
and what's her name? The
Rita Repulsa.
Rita Repulsa.
I wasn't about no dinosaur coming out of the
she was hot in
ocean.
the movie, man. That was different than the show that I remember.
Dude, their suits in the movie were fucking awesome.
She's a voice actress in Bug Snacks.
Really?
Yeah.
Elizabeth Banks.
No. The original Rita Repulsa.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
She
Elizabeth-
sounds
Elizabeth
exactly like her. I think it's Elizabeth
That's
Banks'
awesome.
mom. Rita Banks. Talent. I'll never forget this. I was on a plane and she was on the cover of some magazine and it was like, talent she can bank on.
Oh God.
And I'll never forget it or something to that effect.
You think that headline writer wrote that and then just killed themselves immediately afterwards? Like,
Christ.
I will never
No,
do
I
better
think
than
he was
this.
probably
and that's
killed.
it. Yeah, sort of taken out.
She's banked on talent. And she's like, and I remember going, yeah.
Dude, Tron Legacy ride is coming to.
Whoa!
Almost done. They're testing the lights outside right now.
I swear to God, if you're not on that ride, it doesn't go
What?
doom, doom, doom,
Thinking about
doom,
Green
doom,
Knight or-
doom.
Yeah, I'm
I don't know if it
thinking about
has.
that Jizz rag.
I mean, I imagine it has Daft Punk
No,
playing
no,
inside,
no.
right?
It's got to. Come on.
No,
That's a
they're
fucking
phenomenal,
amazing
bro.
soundtrack.
You can't be talking about the
Also, the
Daft
movie wasn't that bad. Make a damn sequel.
The movie was
I
about
gotta get
5
a
years
drink.
too early. Like
Too
if
early?
They would have had a little bit more like the CGI, like the face CGI was almost there, but now with like deep fakes and stuff, they could totally do that a lot.
Dude, that
better.
soundtrack was amazing.
overboard.
Dagio
So good.
of Tron or for Tron. I have. Yeah,
D-Rez,
I
come
have,
on, man.
I have that
Rinsler.
on
That's a
title.
That's a good one, man.
I like Tron Legacy.
It was good.
liked
I liked
it,
it a lot. It was,
Every time I have an opportunity to watch it, like it just comes back in my head. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
Rinsler
It's
was
so
so
good.
cool.
Olivia Wilde, you immediately fall in love with her. She's so cute in that movie.
Yeah.
I want more of it. I just like that universe, I like that whole world. And
That's a computer, Jack.
It is. It's the grid. Excuse me.
You want more of it? Boy,
digital
I have great
landscape.
news for you. It's called Kingdom Hearts 2. You can go inside it. It's a world.
They add a new character called Sora.
What?
Yeah.
That one lost me after the first game. I beat the first game.
Well,
Just
we don't-
telling you,
all right,
then you missed
dude.
out on Tron because it's in the second game.
Well, the second it took forever to come out, right? Like it was a long time between one
No,
and two.
Kingdom,
No, it
Kingdom
was
Hearts
everything
3
else.
is the one that took
Okay.
No,
forever.
2 was only like 3 years.
Okay.
They teased 3 for like 10 years.
Well, but also the thing about it is, you say it's a long time. They released about 19 games in between them.
Yeah,
it
it was
just,
mobile and-
Yeah, but Kingdom Hearts is an incredible series
Before I
where
Sleep,
every single game is like canon and you need to know what happens.
You're giving birth
There's
while
no
you're
just like, it's some whatever side game.
Yeah.
Like, they're all important to the story. So really, 3 is like 10.
It's just I was so confused by the interconnectiveness of like Sora and all of the non-Disney characters. That story, like how it all tied into the Disney characters. That's where I was like now you're in a gummy ship. Like what the hell is a gummy ship? And why
It's
am
a
I?
shit made of blocks, not even gummies. I don't really understand. They're like Legos, basically.
Yeah.
It will
But-
soon all make sense after 200 hours of research.
Yeah,
Don't
right.
worry.
Try
So-
Don't you worry.
But that's one of those things. Oh,
Damn.
Classic big bro move.
Kind of wish you had
You're
some
next.
water on it.
it's getting.
Go get
Wait,
some
so
water.
I am a baby bro then?
You hot? You okay? You all right? You need
It'd be
some water?
nice to get
Go get some water. It's in the fridge, bro.
Spritzing.
In the fridge,
There's a
not
fridge back
staring
there?
at the bar.
From
Yes.
Oh, my mud flaps are delivered.
I mean, go or not, I don't
Oh,
care.
I just didn't
You
know.
having restroom
I had no idea
issues?
this entire time.
I'm gonna install some mud flaps on my vehicle.
Joe's getting some new jewelry.
This is still hot.
I'm not getting new jewelry.
You drinking
He
something
says
hot
that
right
he's
now?
lying.
Well, I made tea for myself.
Oh, yeah.
Because my throat was hurting, and then I put it in one of we have this an old school achievement hunter reinforced mug thing.
Tumbler?
It's still goddamn hot,
Yeah.
too hot
Good.
for my mouth.
Good. I'm sorry it worked
like
so
mint.
well.
Is there
I
mint
know
in there?
it's really good. What?
Is there mint in there?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I've been smelling it since you walked in.
It's
I was just
peppermint tea.
wondering
It's good.
Peppermint?
Peppermint, yeah.
Like
Or
Peppa
I
Pig?
think it's spearmint. actually.
Peppermint.
Yeah.
But it's good. But it's so hot. I'm like,
You like some
and then
pepper?
I have one of those. I got it a while ago. I got one of those Ember mugs. So it's like those
like
electronic
dinosaur DNA in
mugs.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Dino DNA. But I literally just pour my coffee in it, and then I could just sip at it, and it stays at a constant temperature for hours. I like that because I don't just chug my fucking coffee right away.
Yeah.
Dude,
I have a
talk
sensitive
about.
mouth. I burn.
Oh, you can set it on whatever temperature.
Nice.
Did you watch Jurassic World Dominion?
Not yet. I've heard horrible things, so I'm kind of letting it calm
It's
down
not
before I go see it.
Great.
I'm trying to just set
But
my bar really low.
I feel like you'll be in the same camp as myself, where it's very fan service.
I imagine it's good to see the original cast together,
And there's
again,
a
and that's what
lot
I'm
of
looking forward
little
to.
Easter eggs. But I don't think it was worse than Jurassic Park 3.
Well, a lot of people don't know.
3?
And Jurassic Park.
I mean, 4 and 5 were pretty
Jurassic
dog
Park
shit, too.
3 initially was gonna be them it was the military training raptors to work with them. And that was a whole InGen got in with the military, and then they eventually abandoned that and they brought that idea back with Jurassic World. But yeah, that was Spielberg's idea was to let's have
Wasn't there
dinosaurs.
supposed to be
in
a
the military.
crossover? At one point, I think there was
Fast and
a
Furious.
script that was
Schindler's
supposed to be they're supposed to splice DNA with humans, kind of like a
Something
Dr.
like that.
Moreau type thing.
Yeah.
Men.
But yeah, so that
those-
idea has been
those
around
are
for a
real.
while. So I assume there's more stuff like
Lizard
that.
men are real. Oh,
Anyway.
Yeah, there's more stuff like that.
call me cute.
But yeah, I'll go see it at some point. I mean, I've seen every Jurassic Park movie.
I mean, it's a stupid movie, but I mean, if you're a fan, this one's more fan servicing. There are the typical. I mean, it's cool to see the dinosaurs and all the tech and all that kind of stuff, but you do get the stupid plot stuff where just Chris Pratt's to every dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
I'm just what?
Well, because on the bottom of
What?
his hand he writes, "Don't bite me." He's like,
Right.
Don't bite me. Don't bite me.
It's
That's what he does.
why is that
He thinks he's Iron Man.
every dinosaur? Just,
It's his power.
How the fuck does that work?
Communicate with dinosaurs.
That's how you talk to
you
dinosaurs.
can communicate to Groot. If he does that with Groot,
If you can understand Groot, you can understand dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Dude, I mean, that's the crossover though, is because you do. It's you do Fast and the Furious with Jurassic World, and then he's doing it to Dom, who is Groot,
Whoa.
who's back to Star-Lord.
And then Black Adam shows up,
Dude.
no, he will not work with
and
him.
then
He's not
Transporter
showing-
shows up.
He's not showing up. Even
work.
even being asked on Twitter, he's not going to be. in the
yeah.
slot.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
There is nope, not gonna go down.
Yeah.
Won't happen.
Or is
I can't wait. That movie's
Until
gonna be
it
a
does show up.
fucking two-parter, and it's gonna be so
And then-
fucking stupid.
And then
I'm gonna
what's
watch
his
the
name?
shit out of it.
The Idris Elba with the sword.
Heimdall?
No, Heimdall.
Heimdall.
Heimdall shows up and
He's
fights
dead, though.
fights the Transporter and Black Adam.
He's dead.
Yeah, that was
Does
before
bad
the
shit.
snap.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That was pre-snap.
He's just straight up.
Dude, what do you
Dude, pre-snap, man.
what do you think of the Black Adam trailer? Even though we're friends with Warner Brothers, but what do you think of the Black Adam trailer?
I think like the big thing about Black Adam, it's like, oh, anti-hero, he's a good person that kills people. I'm like, this is the fucking DCU. Batman's been like beating the shit out of people. Like, we have superheroes in like this universe that have been slaughtering the shit out of people. Why is this different?
Yeah, you watch Peacemaker or something. It's like, oh yeah, I have no issue with that.
Right.
It just feels to me as like, and now like The Rock is saying like, oh, I'm gonna be the face of the DCU for the next however many years. And it's like, it just looks like the Rock the movie. It doesn't look like, I don't see Black Adam. I just see The Rock in a costume.
Looks like The Rock with superpowers, the movie.
Yeah, like when you see like Henry Cavill, like he hadn't done a lot up to the point where he got cast as Superman. It's like, oh, that's Superman. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, he's really big. He's a big person, big actor.
But now it's kind of like, oh.
He also just like maybe it's because of the reception in those films. Still is not Superman.
Yeah.
Right. Like he is Superman, but like I don't think. Look at Superman when he's in Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Because it's like. They didn't make a million of them. I don't know. It's not like Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man, but even then, like he had a long enough career, right? Where I don't think he'll ever be.
He won't be
like,
typecast.
He's not typecast to Iron Man, right?
But even so, I mean, like some people get at it. Like I would say, like Daniel Radcliffe. Like I don't think Daniel Radcliffe is being like pigeonholed as Harry Potter now. Like,
no,
he's done so much other stuff for Emma Watson.
He took a break, and he made whether it was just what he wanted to do or whether he was like, I got to do this. He did weird shit only for a long time, and it worked. The first thing he did at post Harry Potter is like, I'm gonna take my dick out with a horse.
Well, that's like
he did it.
That's like what's her name?
With my uncle. His fucking uncle was in the play with him.
Oh, really?
From Harry Potter.
Oh, that's funny.
Dudley, his uncle Vernon or whatever.
Oh,
his uncle Dudley, like, those two were in the play together. He's like, time to take my dick out. Equus.
Hey, Unc. That's like, what's her name from Princess Diaries?
Anne Hathaway?
Anne Hathaway. Like, Anne Hathaway, she did Princess Diaries 1 and 2, and then she went and did Brokeback Mountain. And it was like, oh, wow, okay, she's grown up, and she never got pigeonholed as, like, the young girl. It's like, no, she...
Well, I think with, like, The Rock, he's suffering from like a ton of success. He's done a ton of stuff.
He also as much as
he's formulaic.
It's hard because he's formulaic to his body type too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like he does comedy very well, but all he can do is action and comedy.
Yeah.
It's just all he can do physically. It's just hard. You'll never have him in a movie and go, that's just some normal guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they have to make him some huge character.
Well,
he can't just be like.
He's kind of done that to himself though, because he's
just a nerd.
He's wearing glasses. But like Dave Bautista, he was in Blade Runner. He was in Blade Runner 2049 or 2099 or whatever. And he was in
Dune.
And he's great in it. It's like, oh, he's playing like serious roles, and it's like, okay. But then he goes and does Drax. He's like having a fun. It's like, okay. Or even like John Cena. Like John Cena's hilarious, and was it not Mean Girl? The one with. I don't know.
The one with Amy Poehler.
Yeah, not Amy Poehler. Amy. Not Smart.
Schumacher.
No.
What?
Not anyway.
No, now I want to know. What are you talking about? He was in one with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey.
He was that baby? Oh yeah,
and they had a house party.
Yeah, he had a bit in that one. That was
he was like a drug dealer at the end or something.
Yes,
they like destroyed their house or something. I can't remember the name of it though.
I'm trying to think of the
Sisters or some shit.
Yeah, John Cena. He was in.
You got a problem with Schumacher?
Shut the fuck
up. You okay?
No, you guys were just talking, and Fredo was just sitting here like talking to himself, and he goes, Schumacher.
Amy Schumacher. Sisters was the name of that movie.
Yeah.
Trainwreck is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah, and so he was in that as well.
Trainwreck. That was the movie that.
Yeah, Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer was her name.
That was the one that Bill Hader was in, and it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is he in this?
And then he became a serial killer for hire.
He was just a doctor, and I was like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, Bautista was great in Stuber. Yes, he was also great in Stuber as well. But I feel like The Rock is very much like you hire The Rock, you just get The Rock. Like, have you seen that photo of The Rock wearing like a light green shirt and like khaki pants in a jungle? And it's from 4 different movies, and it's literally the exact same outfit in all the movies. And it's like,
where do you hide that man if not a jungle?
Right. Also, good luck finding clothes that fit someone like that.
Right.
That's true.
He must rip clothes putting them on. Right? Sometimes you put something on and you're like, oh, this doesn't fit. Like, it's too big or it's too small. His is probably destroyed.
He goes to like a 4XL and it just rips.
Like seriously, when he like bends his shoulders, there must be enough going on where his shirts rip, and he's like, too small.
You can't see, but it's like all the backs are all cut out with just elastic, so it can stretch and.
It's like, sorry, I broke it. I have to buy it.
Everything he wears is like those fake tuxedos. It's just open. It's like a gown. And the back is open.
That being said, I'm not terribly excited about Black Adam.
What?
That's what it comes down to. It's like, well, we'll see.
I thought you were very
What?
Although James Bond's in it, and he looks pretty good. So.
James Bond?
Yeah, Pierce
Like-
Brosnan, old
Oh.
school.
Can we get Idris Elba as James Bond?
That'd be great.
That'd be sick.
That was such a good actor.
Can we get Idris Elba as back in Marvel? Because he got done dirty with
He did get
before he
done.
took off and before Marvel took off. They're like,
Yeah.
it'll be this guy that stands here and does nothing.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
He got a little bit more screen time
Sees
during
all.
Ragnarok.
motherfucker, can I be a hero in this movie? Like, I'm
Right.
Idris Elba now. And they're like, I'm sorry, Idris, we did not know.
I know, we did not
we
know.
knew not what we had done in Thor.
I guess DC gave him a better offer.
Dude,
That's a Suicide
that being
Squad.
said, I'm excited for the new Thor movie. Love
gonna
and
be
Thunder.
fun.
I'm
good.
pumped for it.
Who isn't? Well, incels, but other than
Also,
that,
just.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not why.
Jesus.
Also, just like when that run was going on in the comics, there were just so many people that was like, "This is stupid. I hate this." And it's like, have you not been reading fucking comics, you nerds, for centuries?
You nerds.
Don't you fucking know that eventually
It's a single
it's
person.
gonna go back to Thor Odinson? Like you're sitting here,
forever.
you're sitting here as if this is how it's gonna stay, as if it doesn't always go back to the way it was. Losers.
Not my Thor.
So
Not my Thor. You know my Thor is
Is it
the
canon?
fat one.
Is it canon to have Russell Crowe as Zeus?
Dude, I don't know what accent it is, but I love it. And it the flick. Oh, you flicked too hard, damn it!
That was a good part of the
everyone
trailer.
passing out. Oh man, I'm excited. Have you been watching all the Disney Plus series like Moon Knight and everything? Watching Miss Marvel?
Finished Moon Knight. Haven't.
Joe, you ever heard of
Haven't
Moon Knight?
done.
I love
Miss
Moon Knight.
Marvel.
Okay.
Moon Knight
So-
brought up a whole
I love the
So what is
Egyptian god
what's
Cashew.
better about Moon than
Cashew?
Green? Please explain it to me.
What?
Moon Knight, believable and love it.
Right, Green Knight.
Made up, don't know what it is.
Because
Go ahead.
Green Knight obviously, he's the avatar for the Egyptian god of spinach.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
why he's
Where does the
Knight.
Comrade fit into this?
See, spinach is really good for you.
Right.
So it adds nutrients to Green Knight's cum.
So are you suggesting then that by this logic, Popeye was a cum guzzler? Is that what you're saying to me?
No.
I feel like it's
No.
That's why his
I know.
muscles were getting so big.
I didn't say
just
spinach.
one arm
I didn't
is
say
ripped.
spinach was cum. I just said that spinach equals good cum.
All right. So you watched Moon Knight.
The whole stuff with like the ancient, not the ancient realm. What's the ethereal realm? Like where all the when you
hospital?
die you go to.
Oh. Fuck, I forgot. What it was
Like
called.
that,
The big boat?
the whole idea of that, yeah, the boat and everything. But that tied up, and like even
like
they called out,
Afterlife
they were
era.
like, oh yeah, the the ones the Wakandans believe in is like really cool. It's like it's all tied together. Like that to me is like, oh,
Yeah.
we're getting into some
Like
weird
Black
shit
Panther times and all
now.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah. so-
I will say you can kind of
Ancestral
suspend
plane.
belief for anything in Marvel, right? It's like comics and it's made up and all that, and people fly around and do this. What always gets me is when they get to like the afterlife or demons, like not monsters, but like demons from hell, and they're still just getting knocked over. That scene on the boat where it's like the spawns of hell are coming to drag you into the sand. And he's like, I know, I'll make the boat wobbly. And they're just falling over. And I was like, is that what happens? Or like
Pretty
in,
weak, yeah,
or
man.
like in
Low-level demons.
fucking Multiverse of Madness when like the black like bat monster things come at the end.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'll kick one. And she like kicks him into like a cabinet. And I was like, what the fuck? And these are the spawns of hell. It's like, don't have a bat. I just like that. I just can't.
Field of Reeds, thank you.
I just think of like some like ghost-like figure that you're dead. It sucks your soul out.
Yeah.
There's no fighting it. You can't punch it or shove it or hit it with a vase. But they're just like lost his balance and the zombies fall over.
So this isn't a spoiler at this point because
No.
Multiverse of Madness has been out for so long. How did you guys feel about John Krasinski as Reed Richards?
It didn't. he wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I mean, I was expecting to see him, honestly. I figured if we could see Reed Richards, it would be him. I don't know. He didn't have the gravitas I was kind of hoping for Reed, but
He didn't have
we also saw him so briefly that I'm like,
here's
it's
what I
hard
thought.
to give a heavy judge.
He didn't have shit to say. The man smart, the world's smartest man. Idiot in the 5 seconds he's there. And still, in 2022, Stretchy looks like shit. They just can't make it look good.
Yeah.
Stretchy is not-
It's just like
can't
him
make
going,
Stretchy
I was
look
just
good.
going, ugh. Like, it's just so cartoony.
Again, that's one, 2-minute scene.
That's what I'm saying, though. That
very
should look
small
the
scene.
best.
Well,
Because you only have to, I'm just saying a whole movie of
I think
that.
also
It's just so.
The problem with that scene was they also just dropped so many massive other characters. Like, oh shit, and then it's like, oh, also, and it's like it wasn't like just him. It would have been.
It was
just
also,
him.
I will
Yeah.
say it's weird that but they also utilized that in a very, talk about it being a Sam Raimi film, which it was very much so.
Mm-hmm.
They Raimi'd the shit out of that scene, which was so weird.
Yeah.
Because it was because you take the director out of it and it's the plot being okay, it's in another universe, but we're gonna introduce the Illuminati and these characters and this and that. But then Raimi's, again, spoilers coming up, Raimi's just but what if it was really funny and they were just brutally slaughtered in 5 seconds?
Yeah.
And so it's it's funny, but I'm I don't know, it kind of takes away from all of it. I understand it's another universe, but it was just they suck.
Yeah, especially the mighty
as
heroes
not
and
as
it's
not a
getting
comic book
annihilated.
reader, I
Right.
wasn't oh shit, she's powerful. I was well, they suck.
They were just weak.
Yeah.
They were weak and they're a bunch of fucking idiots because they're all just she'll be no threat to us. We're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then they're all wiped out in 5 seconds.
Like
and
a
I was just
matter of seconds.
oh, it didn't so much read to me as whoa, as that was underwhelming.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
because even the 616 or 19999 universe Captain Marvel, she's tearing through Thanos' ship and basically taking him on hand to hand. And then meanwhile, the 438 or whichever version they were is oh yeah, Captain Marvel got squished. And I was wait, what? Okay, I guess it just no one felt as powerful as they should be. But I wonder also at the same time. I mean, I guess
Right.
they were challenged by Thanos, but they defeated Thanos before he made it to the full gloves. So they've never.
I will say it'd be
encountered that.
very interesting to see how they tackle Reed Richards because, sure, it was very.
hard
He
to
was
do
somewhat
stretchy.
boring. It's hard to do stretchy, but in the comics, the man is very detached and he's more preoccupied with solving the issues of the world and sometimes the universe and multiverse than it is his own family, and so he's a very detached person.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if they're gonna keep going that route because it could seem he's boring or whatnot. But really,
Even that I'd be fine with. But then his plan was, I'll go stand in front of her and talk to her. Oh, she killed me.
right.
Yeah.
And I was what a genius. I thought him popping was very funny.
See that
I
pop,
thought it was-
the
Right how they
random
turned
pop
him
at the
into
end,
little balloon fingers. They turned
went,
him into tiny
"What?"
sausage fingers, and then his brain went pop, his
Yeah.
head or his
And I
brain
was
or
like,
whatever. I thought that was
weird.
great, but I'm just you can't not make a joke about him saying them going the smartest man alive.
I know.
And then 3 seconds later, he's I'll do this, and then he dies.
it was
Yeah, it was definitely. Yeah, it was.
It wasn't the best movie,
Do you
but
think you're going to see Superior Iron Man at any point?
I would think so.
Yeah,
would
I
assume
think
so.
we were
I
going
would
to.
definitely think so. Yeah.
Because obviously it was teased because of.
There was so many
Illuminati.
cameos in this
Sentries and
that
stuff.
Yeah, and the Sentries being there.
didn't pop up. They were gonna have Magneto in this. That was that was officially they came out and said that. I think it was the writers. They were yeah, they had a ton of plans for other
wait,
characters.
who?
They shot a ton of cameos and
Wait a
then
minute.
reshot more cameos.
Magneto?
Yeah.
Or Mephisto?
Mephisto.
Which is it?
We don't know.
Eric Voss is gonna come in here and beat the shit out of you. He's gonna be at RTX, right? I think. I know who New Rockstars is. I assume he's gonna be here as well, right?
Probably. Why would he not?
I don't know. That's his jam. Did you see that? Yeah, Iman gave him a shout out. She said she's a huge fan. So the woman who plays Ms. Marvel in the show, she is an MCU nerd, and she loves watching all the new Rockstar stuff. And she's in the Marvel subreddits and everything. And it's that's pretty cool.
So she knows about it.
But she fits the character perfectly. It's because that character is,
Right.
is a Marvel
It's
super fan.
super fan.
So that's kind of
And
cool.
Inhuman.
But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Miss Marvel's fantastic, by the way. I haven't watched the second episode yet, but it's great. You've been watching The Boys?
No, there's so much shit I gotta catch up.
I
we have a
watched
new
3.
pup, so
Watch the first 3.
You watched it? Me too. I'm
about the
I'm
book.
up for season 3.
I don't plan on it, but I like it when it happens. That I'm gonna watch 2 because that's hard to watch one at a time.
God, man,
So
that
comes out on Friday, so I'll watch both episodes this week.
that show is impressively violent.
It's
So, like,
violent. Here's the thing, and I was saying this about the show. It's violent. If it's not the show for you, it's not the show for you.
No,
right?
no.
Like
If you don't like gore or anything, do not watch that.
Not only that, but I think it's a much more interesting take on like superheroes, right?
Yeah.
Because it actually I don't know, it scratches the itch without boring you. You know what I mean? It's not just like what if they're bad. It's not so much what if they're bad. It's like what if they're people.
Yeah.
People are just assholes, and imagine an asshole like literally they're just people with god complexes.
Yeah, like-
who want to be rich and famous and loved. But like they also have superpowers,
Yeah.
so like
Like, what if
inevitably,
Superman was kind of a dick?
inevitably
It's
they're
like-
gonna do fucked up shit. It's not like, haha, I'm really a villain. They
Yeah.
just by human standards, like the shit they do is fucking evil. But they're doing it because they can,
Yeah.
right? And they're like, it's almost weird sometimes you sit there and you go like, why? But then they'll get like their ass chewed out by some nerd because their stock points fell.
Yeah.
And they're willing to accept
Yup.
it. They won't just like snap and kill everyone.
Yeah.
And so it's like this weird line that they're always like, I can do whatever I want. Oh shit, my numbers are down.
Yeah, it's like, I can do it. I can,
down
I can
6
kill
points.
It's like I can kill everyone on Earth, but then what? You know?
Right.
So it's like, I have
And
to
even
have-
then, it's like ego-based,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But anyway, to that level, it's interesting enough to me that it's not just bad, but it's also not so complex,
Yeah,
right? It is
yeah.
kind of surface level. If that shit doesn't interest you, then that's fine. It's not the show for you. But if it does, and you like action, and you like just violent, like it's violent, but like it's gratuitous, but still comically, right?
Yeah,
like
sometimes.
like
Sometimes it's just, ugh.
but it's like rarely, oh my god, like disturbing. It's more just like, oh fuck, like
Yeah.
people getting cut in half.
Yeah.
But like that's the dark humor of the scene.
Yeah.
Is that like it's almost like you see it through the lens of like the hero, which for them it's like, I'm fucking laser people in half all the time. Like there are straight up scenes all the time with Homelander accidentally like lasering shit because he shoots holes through people.
Yeah.
And he'll be like,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like, it's fucked up, but like to him it's not. And so if you can see it from that perspective. But what I will say is like, that show is so much better than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like,
And there's some massive names
It's
popping.
It's
Yeah.
fucking great. It looks fucking fantastic, right? And it's not a thing where you go, oh, they got superpowers and shit, but that costs money, so we're not going to do it. They're always superpowered,
Yeah.
right?
They're always using it.
looks
Yep.
very good for television, right? Very good. The flying, you know, obviously there's some shit, but for what they choose to put in the show, it's always believable. They don't do anything so absurd. Probably like the fish stuff is the weirdest shit with the Deep.
The Deep, yeah.
Just like talking to fish and having like CGI fish or whatever.
It's gills and
but
shit.
like
Gross, yeah.
it's good and like there's just no filler. Like
Yeah.
like every episode is interesting.
Well, 'cause
I just
it's like
rewatched
8 episode
I just
seasons,
rewatched
right?
season 1. Like I started season 3.
Yeah.
And then started it back at episode 1 and watched like the first season and like half of season 2. And I thought like, yeah, I haven't watched in a while, but I'm sure a lot of it's like, oh, I remember this is what. Surprisingly still engaged for a show I've already seen because stuff just keeps happening.
Yeah, it's an impressive show. It's a really, really well done show. But again, if you are squeamish at all, do not watch that show.
no.
It is.
It uses
it
its
is-
runtime very well.
Yeah.
There's very little
And-
bullshit. Even like again, because of like the points and like the way they have it where the superheroes are working for like an agency. You think that could be the boring shit? All super interesting.
Yeah.
It's fucking great when they have like the PR guy.
Yeah.
They'll have somebody be like, Homelander enters the scene. And it's like someone pitching a movie and it's just some fucking dickhead like executive. Like that shit's all funny. Like it all hits to me.
Yeah, it's fascinating because
And also the Anthony Starr, the actor who plays Homelander, the guy
amazing.
deserves an Emmy.
Yeah.
Like he's
Amazing.
unbelievable.
Oh yeah, he's
unbelievable.
He's evil in a
So
different
unsettling.
kind of way.
But
yeah.
so like mesmerizing.
Yeah.
You want him in every scene.
But dude, Carl Urban and Jack Quaid, like they're so good. Like everyone on that show is so good. And like this season in particular, they kind of started and you think it's gonna go one way, and then it immediately flops and goes a different direction. And it's
I like Mother's
Man,
Milk.
it's good.
I was rewatching season 1. And they call him Mother's Milk. They call him MM. His name's Marvin. I'm not sure what his actual name is. But when Huey, Jack Quaid, first meets him, they're like, this is Mother's Milk. And he goes, is that your real name? And he goes, yeah. My mother named me fucking Mother's Milk. Or no, he goes, Mother's Milk, that a nickname? And he goes, no. I was named Mother's Milk. I'm like, you dumb motherfucker.
oh man,
fucking good. I love that show, dude.
Yeah, it's solid, man. I'm excited. Four episodes are out right now. I've seen the first 3, and oof. There's a scene in the first one that holy shit. It's one of those things like, oh, it'd be fucked up if we did this. What happens if? And then they do it in the show, and I'll say there's a big old full screen shot of something early on in the episode.
I haven't started season 3. I should start it tonight.
I haven't even watched any of it.
Yes.
Oh, it's
I
good.
think this is probably the most
It's
I've
a
heard about the
bug.
show.
Yeah.
It's a bug. He's talking about a bug.
Yeah. Termite.
Oh my God, it's 4:30.
Oh, we gotta go.
Post team's doing something. I don't think Sarah told me what. I think it's a secret.
Sarah will let me go to Six Flags next
I
week.
will say, I mentioned it maybe on Off Topic last week. I've been talking about it here and there that we were going to do a special Off Topic this week, and obviously we didn't. I decided I should mention
Am I
that.
not the special?
No, God, no. You were like, we had to panic and scrape. That's why you're here. I'm planning a thing. It's going to be good, and somebody couldn't be on it, and I was like, gotta have them. So he moved it. And so, don't worry about it. Internally, someone's schedule got yucky, and they said, you'll have to do it without me. And I said, no, we will not.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about.
Damn.
That's okay. It's gonna happen. See, fortunately, it's all
gonna watch
it's all
that.
dumb in my brain. It doesn't cost anything. So it's I go, whoa, go without you, my friend. We will push, okay?
We will wait.
My idea will come to
We'll
fruition.
wait.
Okay, I'm getting the Face Jam thing. I'm gonna get this too. Mikey wants it, all right? So it'll be soon. Will be the special Off Topic. I don't want to spoil it.
Talking about Green Knight?
Go to RTX.
Yeah.
Go to RTX,
I'm
eveveryone.
gonna give you 2 buckets, and you got to fill it up with
RTXevent.com.
Green Knight.
Buy tickets.
Yeah,
Still
that's
tickets
2
available.
weeks. There are tickets available. Also, if you're going to be in New York in July, Off Topic live, July 30th in Brooklyn.
Yeah, baby.
I hear Brooklyn goes hard.
Yes, but we won't. We'll go very soft.
Brooklyn, it goes soft.
If you want to see
it
a
goes
soft
That's
Off
not
Topic,
how-
July 30th, get your
soft.
tickets. You can get it at the very same website that you can get your badges, not tickets, to RTX. RTX has
event-
badges.
RTXevent.com.
Off Topic has tickets. Okay? And we have little baby bro Joe.
Oh, he's so small.
One lucky winner at RTX will take Joe home with them.
And feed them.
as your baby.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So stock up on baby formula.
ooh,
'cause this boy
better do
goes-
it now.
You can buy-
Goes through it.
You can buy
It's flying
tickets
off the
for
shelves.
Theater Mode Live. My friend DJ Jonk is playing Saturday night. I take his photos. If you want to see DJ Jonk play some music, there's the comedy nights. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff going on. July 1st through 3rd in Austin, Texas. And then on Saturday morning, me and Josh Flanagan are going to go run Town Lake, and you're welcome to join us. We're going to do a little 5K around Town Lake.
Oh, okay. I
So-
thought you meant like we're gonna run this town like.
Damn.
No, we're gonna get up early and go hit the lake and go for a run. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to join us. Love to have you out there too. It's gonna be warm. That's why we're going super early. So it'll probably be like 7 a.m. hitting the lake and then go have a full day of RTX. And then I'm gonna hang out with DJ Jonk that night and then pass out.
No.
Michael, you running?
No.
You're gonna
Hell no.
the lake?
Hell.
Run in.
Absolutely not.
Run in.
I'm gonna run on out of
This
here.
is not the
Excited to
Achievement
get
100
new
5K because we're gonna do
Now-
that later with Matt.
To the post team. Don't forget tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Elden Bros. After that, Summer Merchapalooza.
That's what I wrote it down
3 to
as
4?
on the sheet.
That's why I said it.
3 to 4, 3 to
Summer.
5.
3 to 4.
3 to 4. 3 to 4.
3 to 4. That's gonna be here, I think, in this space.
Well, here in this space outside.
That's what I just said.
Oh, okay.
You open the doors, we're outside.
Yes, there you go.
They're gonna open this whole wall up.
We're gonna be playing some
Knock it down?
games.
Yeah,
might
there's
be
gonna be
getting
some shit.
Might be getting wet.
Give me some shit. I mean, we'll saunter on over after broing.
Oh, we had to bro it up first.
It's still hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Bye. Watch the post team.
Bye.
Tell Sarah that she didn't tell me what they were doing.
Miss you, love you, bye.
Be my new parents.
No. What?
Thank you.